Welcome back, family, to Northside LDN. Caramba. Today we got Chelsea 1, Spurs 0. Let me sort out this camera. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Wow, a game that should have had more goals in it, to be fair. Tottenham, absolutely diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Absolutely diabolical. Even straight from the get-go. Chalobah with a long ball into Jackson. Should have scored, to be fair. Van der Ven just about gets back and puts in a tackle that deflects off of Jackson, hits the post. And Spurs are already catching life. I said this at the start of the game. Well, before the start of the game, actually, before kickoff. I said, yo, I reckon Chelsea win today. And they won. I know it was 1-0. Spurs really not doing much. They had a Spence shot that went over the bar. They had the goal disallowed, obviously, by Papa Matasar with the high studs against Caicedo. Good shot, but really and truly didn't test Sanchez, man. Didn't test him at all. Chelsea's defense wasn't really tested all that. Chelsea were just bopping the ball around the park. Easy. Absolutely easy. Shocking. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Ange... Listen, for Spurs, Ange needs to be sacked, man. Half time to not make any changes when your midfield was not creating anything. You was getting cooked. Chelsea were just cutting through your defense every single time. The right-hand side of Tottenham's defense, you know, if Sancho only was more direct with his passing and his crossing and his decision-making, he had so many opportunities to cut open Tottenham and just didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I can't lie. I'm suffering from hay fever at the moment, but yo, it's always nice to see Spurs, you know what I mean, losing another game. But didn't do anything to change what Chelsea were doing. Wasn't, you know, Ange didn't do anything tactically different. Do you know what I mean? It was shocking, bro. I can't even lie. Yo, Prince, what are you telling me? Yo, can you hear me, Fuad? Hold on. Maybe it's me. Hold on. Yo. Can you hear me? Nope. All right, cool. Well, try jump back in. Try jumping back on, man. Try jumping back on. I will get the link out. Hold on a sec. I will get the link out. There we go. But yeah, man. Oi, big up to everyone that's suffering from hay fever, man. Hay fever is so annoying, bro. So annoying. The link is now out. But yeah, Gusto with a shot that hit the side netting at the start. Cole Palmer with a cross. Enzo almost scores from it. Decent cross. Doesn't get to the end of it. Pedro Neto with another cross. Pedro Neto had a couple of crosses that were some overhit, some underhit. To be fair, Jackson moving Romero out of the way and the shot just goes over the bar. Jackson really should have won that. He really should have scored that goal, to be fair. The way he just barged Romero out the way was just easy. Do you know what I mean? Should have scored in that opportunity. Sancho wasting counter-attacks too many times. In the first half, Sancho was getting the ball and he just wasn't releasing that final ball. He wasn't crossing. That Pedro Neto, you could say some of his crosses went sideways, but Sancho was receiving the ball and he was just, I don't know what he was doing with it. He was just in two minds whether to release it or to shoot. He wasn't seeing the runs from Palmer. He was just holding on to the ball way too much, man. There was a lot of times as well, Sancho should have just went in for the shot. Very hesitant from Sancho, man. And it's like, bro, have some confidence. Take a shot. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Always looking for the overlap. Always looking, I don't know, man. And then when you get the overlap, you don't release it fast enough. Poor from Sancho, to be fair. Poor decision-making. Got himself in good positions, but wasn't making the right decisions, in my opinion. Neto would have crossed the Sancho in the box and the shot gets saved. That was a really good shot save from Vicario. I can't lie. That Sancho shot, close range, Vicario did really, really, really well to save that. To be fair, Vicario makes some good saves, man. He's a very good shot stopper, to be fair to him. Do you know what I'm saying? That Sancho shot, that weren't easy to save, man. And he was really close. It wasn't a lot of time to react. To be fair, he did well because, yeah, like I said, Chelsea could have won this game 3-0, you know what I mean, with the opportunities that they had. And that was definitely one of them from Sancho from close range. He should have put in the back of the net. The Jackson opportunity as well. You know what I mean? You should have done better as well with that one, but that was in the first half. Second half, Palmer with a shot that got saved straight at the goalkeeper. Palmer with a great cross into Enzo, who heads it in to make it 1-0. Both Romero and Van der Ven both marking the same player. The defense was all over the place and showing Sancho what he should have been doing, receiving that ball on the left wing position and just whipping the ball in first time instead of divering and davering and holding onto the ball too much. Palmer showed him what he needed to do. Just whip it in first time. Stop taking so long to make decisions. Poor from Sancho. And Palmer with that cross, that's exactly what Sancho should have been doing. Receive the ball, cross it. Receive the ball, through ball. Receive the ball, make an opening, shoot. Be more decisive. But it is what it is, man. Chelsea bopped Spurs off the park today, man. Spurs was rubbish. They didn't offer anything or do. They tried to throw the kitchen sink at towards the end. It was too late. It was too late. Chelsea with a free kick. Caicedo with a great volley, but the goal is disallowed for offside. Great volley by Caicedo, to be fair. Spurs once again ball watching, not marking their men, all over the place defensively with Spurs, and playing the high line. You're already going to allow your defense to be open, and then on top of that, not only are you playing the high line, no DM, nobody to recover the ball, nobody to shield the back line. I knew they were going to lose this game. I said, I called it in my live before the game. I knew it. You could just tell. Spurs with a cross in the box. Van de Ven on his weak foot, with a weak shot straight at the goalkeeper. I think he shot it with his weak foot as well, Van de Ven. I mean, that corner, man, you got to do better, Van de Ven. He was completely unmarked in the box. That was the one moment where Chelsea switched off defensively. And Van de Ven with a pillow foot. And the shot just goes straight at the goalkeeper. I know he's not an attacker, but you got to do better, man. You're completely not marked. You're 1v1 against Sanchez, one of the worst, if not the worst goalkeeper in the league. You got to do better than that. But it is what it is. Van de Ven doesn't, take that opportunity in the box. Caicedo obviously loses the ball. Sarr with a tackle, catches him with the studs on the knee. The goal is ruled off. It was a good shot, but to be fair, Sanchez should have done a lot better. It just snuck it under him, in the near post. I think Sanchez should have done better, but he kind of, VAR saves him, and Sarr gets a yellow card. Enzo, bro, that turn he done, he just cooks 4 Spurs players, bro, in one maneuver. That was disgusting, embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Spence with a shot over the bar. Spurs with a counter attack. Johnson with a cross into Son. Son stretches it, almost does like a sliding shot. And to be fair, Sanchez did well for that, to block that Son shot in the box just before full time. That was a good opportunity from Son. To be honest, he did everything he could. By the way he stretched for it, he couldn't put any more power behind it. So yeah, he did well. I think Sanchez did well to save that shot from Son. And Son did everything he could. He was stretching at it, so he couldn't really put too much power. He got it on target, and Sanchez dived at the right time and saved it. So it is what it is. Chelsea deserve it. Listen, Chelsea deserves it. Hands down, Chelsea deserves the win. Yeah, I mean, Chelsea deserve the win. What are you man saying? Yo, what are you saying?
I'm good, bro. You know what I mean? I'm good, of course. 1-0 standard win. But, bro, we made it difficult, man. I can't lie. We made it difficult. Because, bro, Spurs were rubbish. Like, bro, dusty. Bro, so dusty. Bro, we had to use the broom. We were using the broom, bro. Cleaning up Stamford Bridge. Them ones. But look, I have to be honest, innit? In the beginning, we had a lot of chances, innit? Like, when I say a lot, I don't mean like 20, but a lot of chances, especially when it started. Because remember, the ball hit Jackson's shoulder or chest, and then, bro, man just kicked it away with his left foot. It hit the goalkeeper, then hit Van de Ven, hit him, and then hit the post. Bro, his luck is rubbish. This guy, even when he got into a position, he managed to mess it up. But in reality, when we're looking at it, I just wanted to leave the game with a win in it. Because remember, these men ain't beat us in 35 years at Stamford Bridge. So I wanted to keep that. I didn't want it to be another record that we mess up. Sometimes it's just a season where the wrong records get broken. I didn't want it to be that kind of season. But at the same time, bro, that Caicedo was too good for man to scrape it, bro. You have to keep it. 2-0. And you know what it is, yeah? Them taking that goal away from us, you could see that our morale went down, innit? And they started attacking us, bro. Because we thought we won it. We killed the game off now. But, bro, like, I don't know where the offside was from. Because them man are playing Microsoft, playing with the line. They don't get the line. They messing about. And then all of a sudden, man saying offside. It couldn't be for the Jackson one. And what's his name? Caicedo was outside the box. So it couldn't be any of those. So I'm thinking where the ball landed, maybe one of them was offside. But at least show us, innit? If you're gonna play around with this VAR machine, blood, at least show us. Cool, we may have gotten away with the Caicedo, like he tripped Sa over. You see that one when he tripped him over in the box? Could have been a pen. Do you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's when I started to get not worried, yeah, but a bit depressed, bro. Because you can't get worried playing them. Because I went to all these previews and them man are saying 3-0 Chelsea, 3-0 Chelsea, 3-0 Chelsea. I'm like, bro, no, maybe one goal. And this Sanchez guy, yeah, the more he plays, the more I want to punch him. Like, they
Frustrating,
might
bro.
have to bro, listen, police might have to give me a restraining order for that one. Send me a restraining order. Because, bro, one thing I hate the most, yeah, is when you foul someone or you get fouled and then you end up doing that stupidness where everyone just stands still waiting for the ref to stop it. Bro, what happened to play to the whistle?
Hmm.
What happened to play to the whistle, bro? Big up Timmy, man. You're good. And just play to the whistle, yeah? And at least then you can defend. Man shooting from outside the box, yeah? And this guy's still doing the little butterfingers thing. And then the game ends, then man slap us 12 minutes. Bro, just end the game. Why are you giving us 12 minutes extra time? I ain't trying to see extra 12 minutes.
Yeah, the 12
And then
minutes was wild.
I'm seeing Tosin tell the other players 5-5-0 formation. I'm like, but
Shit, bro.
5-5-0 formation for 12 minutes. Are you taking a mic? But look, there've been a couple of like performances that I was good, like that looked good in it. Like Caicedo for me was really good. Like he done some very, very good tackles. He had a few of them where he actually beat that, like just like turned and just wiped up that midfield because the way he just turned around, he left them there just standing. I think Enzo Fernandez was good, but he gave the ball away a couple of times. For me, you can see the difference in plays, yeah, over the couple of months or whatever since what's it called? Since Jackson's been away. You get it? Have you seen that? Because you watch this game now, you've seen what Jackson provides for us compared to the Arsenal game.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
more
yeah.
runs. His first touch is good, so he can keep the ball a little. But bro, it's just that final third, the finish, yeah, that he just doesn't have right now. Like his ball striking is so poor.
In the first half, when he barged off, I think it was Romero, he barged him off the ball and he created space for him 1v1 with the goalkeeper. He spanked it over the bar. You gotta be burying that. You've got to be burying.
Yeah, because remember he pushed someone else over as well.
Yeah.
Sancho done the overlap. He decided, no, I'm shooting. Hit the target. The minimum you need to do is hit the target. Test the goalkeeper from there.
And the people saying, someone said in the chat, yo, football, the Sancho hate is forced. The GA merchants, bro. Listen, it's not forced. Yeah, we're not talking about GA merchant, bro. When you get into attacking positions, yeah, release it, bro. Make a decision and release it. Cole Palmer, when he got into attacking positions, he was quick. Enzo today as well, quick flicks, quick counter attacks. The way you lot were building up from the counter attack, Caicedo, Enzo, Palmer were absolutely cooking them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then every time he got to Sancho, slow it down, hesitating.
He was everywhere. He was everywhere, but then every time he got the ball, there was no runs, bro. He tried to link, but he messed up.
But
Like
he had
every time
to
he
shoot
took the ball
though.
away. Yeah. But if you look at it, every time he gets to that part where he has to shoot or something, he kind of gets an extra touch and he kind of flicks it too far or whatever, kind of messes up a little bit. I feel like he needs to improve on that. You know what I'm saying? He was good on that before, but now he just, I don't know. You know what I mean? He hasn't been, his form hasn't been the greatest either, but yeah, man. Other than that, look, the most important thing for me was winning this game, bro, and then just moving on. Do you know what I'm saying? Getting the 3 points. And yeah, man. What are you, man, saying? Yo, AJ, what are you wearing your mom's robe for, bro? Put it back. Put it back. Man thought he's like, come on, my team telling me about 1-1, bro. Have shame, bro. Do you know about the rival?
I told you they're gonna win. I told you.
Yeah, I said 1-1 because both teams are rubbish.
Nah, but bro, that lineup for Spurs, man, I was like, nah. These man are
but most of the players were back though. Madison's back. Solanke was there. What's his name? Van der Ven was back. Romero was back. Spence is playing right back, not left back. Odogi was back. So it's not like it was as weak as it has been before, yeah. But these man just don't know how to kick ball no more, bro. Yeah, and Ange's just shouting at man, you know, keep you on the floor, you know. I'm like, bro, bro. Even if you watch, you guys probably watch the game, yeah. At a certain point, it was the same thing I saw against City, yeah, where literally the center circle's there and there's two high lines. Everyone's in that center circle, bro. So maybe you gotta have to do a long ball. You get what I'm saying? You have to
Mm.
get yourself like a long ball or something. Do something. It's not just about keeping it on the floor. You have to start. You have to do something else. Yeah, he.
Nah,
But yeah,
facts.
yeah,
They were
I'm
rubbish, bro. I think Bergvall was trying. He was trying to go forward.
yeah.
Benton Core was rubbish. Bro, Madison was rubbish. Son was non-existent in the game, to be fair. He had that one
Yeah.
opportunity at the end. Johnson tried to square him in.
Yeah.
Solanke was non-existent. Odegaard, he tried. 1-2 counter-attacks he tried, but nobody was running aside him, bro. He's trying to counter-attack. No one's there. You get me? So it was all over the place. I can't lie, bro. Like Vicario kept them in the game. Main, it was Vicario, bro. His shot stopper, he's a good goalkeeper. I can't lie. Vicario's a good shot stopper.
But I have to call it. Yeah, but I have to call before I end it. You have to call out Deji. Deji thought he tried to do the smart thing. He tried to start his stream when Pafama Asas scored.
Is that what he did?
Oh,
When he
wow.
started the stream and then he got disallowed.
Wait, did he actually do
I
that?
remember that. That shit's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Nah.
Bro.
Nah, big up Deji though.
Scandal, bro.
Oh my god.
Nah, it's mad, man. It's mad. But yeah, man. Timmy, what'd you make of the game? Big up Hooks, man. We'll get your thoughts in a bit. Big up to Hooks. Make sure you subscribe to the man, them. Timmy, what you say, man? Were you nervous going into this game when you saw the lineup?
Nervous.
Oh, absolutely not, bro. Bro, these guys stink.
Nervous.
Yo, are you mad? Yo, this guy said Tottenham Hotspur beating me at my house. Never in my life, bro. Even when we were rubbish with Thomas Tuchel in the in the second season, Ziyech and them, man, scoring screamers against Tottenham, bro. We always find a way. Tottenham is low, bro. Tottenham lives in the basement. Tottenham, in fact, they live in the basement, but the problem is that they don't even pay rent, bro. It's crazy. You guys are one of the worst football teams I've ever seen in my life. So I don't even really like. The game was just shit, to be honest. Horrendous. Like this is prime. Honestly, I'm about to start watching La Liga. Premier League games are not it, bro. The final third actions in some of these games, bro. No flicks. All the passes are overhit. All the runs are in the wrong places. Two people are running into the same spot. If you watch any shit La Liga team, sure, like the players aren't as athletic, but the ball control, the weight of pass, the crossing. Gusto today. Bro, I live in Canada. One of his crosses landed in my house. It went straight through my window, bro. Gusto and Neto were
Well, that's probably the only thing he got on target.
What are you saying about Sanchez, though? Make your apologies as loud as your criticisms.
Man said what? Leave Devontae out of it.
I think he can do that, bro. Is because, to be fair, I did say Sanchez was the Antichrist, but that doesn't. I think the Antichrist tries to fool you once in a while. Once in a while, the performance, so that you keep playing it. So then next week when we play Brentford and we're up 1-0 in the 75th minute, Sanchez is gonna have an absolute howling. I'm seeing it. I could see it. I could see it in the future, bro. But yeah, this game, I've been sick all week, and this game didn't improve that, bro. I wanted to throw up the whole time. So bad, bro. Like all of us coughing in the stream, that's the vibes for the game. Just disgusting, gross, nasty.
Fair enough.
Who else? The defense played well, to be fair.
They weren't really challenged that much, to be fair.
Yeah,
the manager made the right stuff, but he made the right subs, yeah, because they were starting to counter-attack you, especially with the 12 minutes, yeah. He just said, yo, we're going to stink it out, hold on to the goal, hold on to the 1-0, you know what I mean? So I know you guys have had a lot of criticism of your manager, but yeah, man. And he was making more proactive changes faster than Tottenham, bro, because you dominated in the first half, and they came out and did nothing, bro, to handle that. You know what I'm saying? You lot are bringing on Madueke, being more direct, yeah, taking off Sancho, that was killing your counter attacks. And what did he do? Nothing, bro. Like literally, Ange just sees that it's not working and just continues, bro. Like literally, like the midfield was. People were saying, "Yo, we didn't see Solanke today." There was no service, bro. The thing is, yeah, Jackson had service today, bro. Enzo was giving him service. Palmer was giving him service. Palmer actually had a good game today. He was unlucky not getting the score sheet. He had that shot near post, got saved. Yeah. You know what I mean? Gusto played a good ball, a through ball into Jackson as well. Unlucky to get barged off the ball by Van de Ven. So you guys were getting your attackers into the game. Where Spurs, they couldn't even hold on to the ball for 2 minutes, bro. And then when they hold on to the ball, they just go backward sideways. It's like you play the high line because you're trying to go more direct. You're trying to get into the opposition box as fast as possible. But you guys were comfortable, bro. Caicedo was bossing it as always. He was bossing it. I thought, I was thinking, yo, is he injured? You remember the start of the game?
I was
You went down,
worried. I was
Caicedo.
worried.
If Caicedo gets injured, bro. If Caicedo gets injured, I don't know what will happen to him.
Yeah, cancel the season, bro. Straight away.
Cancel the season. Like that. That's the one guy. Like I love Palmer, but like Caicedo's been the best player of the season easily.
Yeah, I'd even say he's been our best player for a while, man. Ever since like last year January. I think there's such a he did an interview towards the tail end of last season, and actually find it quite surprising that more people haven't spoken about it. Like the guy literally came out and said like, "Yo, um, he knew he wasn't performing to the level he was supposed to, and he got himself a coach. Like Pochettino was there, and he literally brought another guy in to like help him with his tactical approach to Pochettino's game. And I think we saw those improvements literally from last year about January. I still remember the time where Spurs fans were trying to chat to us about Basuma, about how they got the better deal from Brighton, vis-a-vis the transfer how Basuma was playing. And he did have a really rough patch at the start of his career, but really and truly he showed more than anybody just how poorly Pochettino was coaching the team. Because how do you get yourself your own coach when someone is being paid millions and millions at the football club to coach you, and you're literally like, nah, this guy is not giving me any worthwhile instructions. So he literally got himself a coach, and he's quietly gone about being one of the best midfielders in the league. I think this season, because he has been the heartbeat of Chelsea's team. I think if you have been Chelsea for any bit of time, you would know that that team does not function, like a team when he's not there. Luckily, we haven't even really seen it too often because he stayed fit. Um, but yeah, the fact that he's even part of the leadership group, I think he is the de facto vice captain. He's been a monster this season, man. He he has been an absolute monster, and it's not often you see someone like justify such a hefty price tag. I think when you do consider he cost 100 M's, you do want someone that kind of has a massive impact on the team. But he's done that, man. And to think he's here for like 7-8 years as well. You know, this is a player that should be getting better. This is supposed to be a player whose prime we haven't seen yet, and he's locked in, man. He's locked in. Him and Enzo have had an awesome season to get in that midfield, which is also going under the radar because once upon a time we were talking about a 200 million pound pivot that can't pivot, you know. So it's been a good performance, but I wanted to ask you, man, what did you guys think about Jadon Sancho's performance? I know like we've spoken about it a little bit, and for me, yeah, it was shocking, man. I can't I
Wait,
can't
whoa.
I
I can't
disagree.
even, man, like,
Go on, Hooks. Go on, Hooks.
Whoa, sorry, bro. Am I in the twilight zone right now, bro? I'm hearing bare prop for Chelsea, blood. By the way, I watched the Fulham Arsenal game. I was like, oh, a football match can't get deader than this. I then watched the Liverpool Everton game. I was like, oh shit, it actually got deader than this. It can't get deader than this. And then man are sitting here. I'm doing the watch along for this shit game. Bro, both teams were shit. like super dead, yeah. But by the way, people in my chat are ahead of me. I'm thinking, oh yeah, the game's getting to 85 minutes. Yeah, it's gonna end soon. I'm gonna be free from the shackles of this slave trade of watching this. Then, by the way, them man are telling me in the chat 12 minutes at the time, bro. They wouldn't. I was on one of them 8-year contracts like your players, bro. I wasn't allowed to leave, bro. This was dead.
Yeah, you should be used to that as a gooner, though.
Nah, bro. I'm not doing. Do you know what? Yeah, the one thing. Yeah, maybe you get me. Maybe if we go onto like a Gau's channel or something, yeah, where everybody is positive, yeah, and not slewing Arsenal, we can run this prop about Chelsea, but therefore not here, blood. Yeah, where when every time I come, yeah, man, pull out the shield and sword and are trying to chef me up, blood. Yeah, because by the way, I'm hearing, Caicedo, he's justifying his price tag. By the way, killed it. No, he's not. Because you, man, where are you? Where are you, man?
So what
Oh my goodness.
Where are you, man?
No,
Where are you, man?
You got
MDM.
You're gonna
One equals 100 million.
Where
I know, sir. Get the popcorn.
I don't
This is
want to
Chelsea
hear story
Tottenham,
time, bro. It's not bare in the big blue house, bro. The moon's not outside, bro. I don't need to hear story time. All I need to know is where are you, man?
You need story time
Oh,
to
brother.
hear
No,
about
I don't need story.
Hey, look. Say what's up to Declan Rice for me.
Question.
Say what's up to 100 pound Declan Rice for me, bro.
I hate you.
Say what's up to 100 pound Declan Rice.
Oh, that's funny. You mentioned
Say what's up
Declan
to
Rice.
him.
Declan Rice is currently
Oh my
looking
God.
down on Caicedo, bro. So by the way, by the way,
No.
let's get back.
Who you have in the shadow, bro?
Let's get back. Let's get back to answering my question. Because by the way, game week 18, you man were gassing the thing, bro. You man were we're above you by 2 points. Oh, we're gonna win. Oh, we're the only ones challenging Liverpool. Rare. Where are you, man?
What did you challenge Liverpool?
Where are you? Why is no
We
one
know where we are. We're fourth.
North side. English isn't working. I beg, translate my question into Portuguese.
Arabic. Translate
Where
Arabic.
are you, man? Where are you?
Yeah,
Okay, you're
we're
fourth.
under
Okay,
Arsenal,
you're
yeah.
fourth.
Okay,
Right, cool,
okay, cool, fantastic. Arsenal is better. Arsenal is the better team.
No.
They win stuff all the time, right?
No.
Arsenal win,
No.
get over the line all the time.
Brother Kiki, yeah. I allow the deflectimus prime shit, yeah. We're not talking about Arsenal. Like you, man. Where are you?
Bro,
how can
you? I'm not hearing this.
You're behind Arsenal. That's what I'm saying.
Wait.
You're gonna let him so cool.
How dare you, man? Bro, by the way,
we made the podium. Oh, bro, the last time Arsenal's won a trophy, I'm 22, right? No, 23.
Why are we talking about Arsenal?
The last time Arsenal won a trophy, I was at Patrick.
Why are we talking about Arsenal and trophies? I never mentioned Arsenal.
Because no. Because you want to do.
I'm talking about Chelsea, bro.
We made the podium. We challenged.
What? I didn't mention Arsenal, bro. I big up Juju though. My brother. I didn't mention Arsenal.
No, we're not doing this, bro.
I didn't mention anything about Arsenal because
okay, so
wait a minute.
Where does the chef come from, though?
Wait, bear with me, yeah. Fire emoji, yeah. Chelsea 1-0 Spurs, little line, match reaction. I don't see nothing about Arsenal. So I don't know why we're talking about Arsenal right now.
Okay.
We're talking about Chelsea, yeah. And by the way, I heard, man trying to justify, Enzo and Caicedo, and Bomber Clark 10 million. Where are you, man? You, man, I've heard this season, Caicedo, best midfielder.
Yeah.
I've heard Cole Palmer, best player in the world. This is what I've heard.
We never said best player in the world.
Hey,
we never said that.
Oh man, yes, sir. Maybe you didn't say that, but we all know what happens when we sign that YouTube contract. Yeah, whatever our fan bases say, apparently we say as well. You know what happens when you sign that YouTube contract. You get me. I heard. I've been hearing Neto's better than Saka. Yeah, I heard that one. That one was funny. That's the funniest thing I've heard in my life. I won't lie to anybody. Yeah. Well, all this stuff, I need to know.
Who is that?
Why are you not first?
Hooks, listen to me, right?
Hooks, if we get smoked by Madrid, it's your fault.
No, wait, why is it right?
Don't blame me, you know. bro.
Wait, why is it my fault? Oh, my bad. I forgot. I'm
But
an
let
Arsenal fan.
let
How
Timmy
dare,
reply.
how
Let
dare
Timmy
I
reply.
talk about
No,
Chelsea?
this,
How
listen,
dare I?
listen. All I'm saying,
Timmy, it's all yours.
Timmy reply to Hooks. Go on, Timmy.
I've never seen propaganda like this since 1940s Germany, bro. This is ridiculous. What do you mean Neto better than Saka? Who said that, bro? Who said that? Stop asking 12-year-olds opinion online and saying that it's us. We're grown men. We watch this team every week. We're not going to do that, bro.
Hey,
Neto
I
better
get
than
told,
Saka is not a take that.
bro. I get told all the time. I get told all the time that man's Julian. Yeah, that man's Ty. Yeah, that man's Egal. Yeah, I get told them bro, you wouldn't believe half of the things that I get blamed for in this Arsenal fan base. Yeah, where little old me. Yeah, over my small
You're not
chat.
far off though, because I
You get
can't
me?
lie.
You know what I mean, so we're not running the victim thing. Yeah, cause Bear Man have been saying stuff, and now people have to own up. Yeah, cause I watched this game. Yeah. And I saw Northside trying to do a little bit of prop as well. Don't worry, he's in the firing line as well. I tell you what, yeah, for damn free, yeah. If Chelsea swapped to Arsenal and the exact same thing happened, bro, he would be slewing them.
I'm not a Chelsea fan. The enemy
My
of my enemy
DM's
is my friend.
allergic to passing forward, and you want to talk about my
you
DM.
know what the funny thing is, yeah? He's saying all of this, yeah? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I always want to see Tottenham lose, innit? You get me? First of all. Second of all, no one sat here and saying that this team's done good enough this season. We're looking at the game, and there was individuals that had a good game. Enzo had a good game. Caicedo had a good game. So there was individuals that had a good game. Then people were talking about Gusto, and there were certain good things about his game, certain bad things about his game. Sanchez, everybody here, I'm sure they will all say Chelsea need to sell him. But he did a good save for that Son goal. Well, it was about to be a goal, and he done a good save. So what? That's what it is, bro. No one's sitting here saying that Chelsea's done good enough this season. You're taking it. Hold on. You're taking it to a conversation. No one said that. We're looking at the game.
This is supposed to be a match reaction.
At the game, I want Chelsea to beat Spurs.
No.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
No.
Chelsea have done shit this season, and if Chelsea keeps doing shit this season, trust me, next season they can do shit. I'm going to be cussing him. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But guess what? Yeah, the vim from me comes more towards my club because I'm an Arsenal fan. You get me?
Yeah,
I'm an Arsenal fan. Of course, if Arsenal were in the same situation, I'll be cussing them.
Exactly.
Arsenal are higher up in the league, and every day I'll be cussing them.
Yeah,
So it is what it is, bro.
No, so no side. I can't.
So it is what it is, man. What do you want? What? So we can't say a player has a good game. You're saying no. You said why are you not saying that about Caicedo? Yeah, but okay, but Newcastle is below Arsenal this season. Would you not take Bruno Guimaraes? Would you not take Isak?
I would.
Okay, so that's what we're saying.
No. We're not doing this.
I'm sure you want in Bremo as well. Are they going to finish below us as well?
We're not doing this, because I'm the brother that gives context. Yeah, you're the brother, no context. Win me something now, blood. Yeah, don't care how you played. Killed it, by the way. Do you know how many teams I came on and I was like, "Wow, we had a good game," and then out of nowhere, I'm pretty sure brother AJ was here as well. Yeah, he can testify to this as well. Everybody started pointing the 4-5 at me, bro. He wasn't allowed to say man them had good games. So I want all I want in this life of mine is some consistency online. You know them way there. Let's chef them man up, bro. Yeah, because your enemy.
Why though?
Why?
Because the enemy of my enemy is my friend, but Chelsea's also my enemy, blood.
But none of the Chelsea man have joined, and started overgassing their team. They gave in props to the players that played well, and then said that certain other players haven't played that good.
Sorry, Kiki.
No one said anything mad. I can't lie, bro.
Kiki, so
I can't lie. No one said anything mad, bro. Because then I'd say, all right, cool.
Do you know what? Okay,
Wooks has a vendetta, bro. He has a vendetta, bro. It's just,
I don't think
who hurt you, bro? Like,
I don't think he hurt the game, I think he was watching anime and then he woke up and then he thought
anime,
Big anime 2025. This guy is shameless.
Hold on, let Fuad go. Fuad, what did you say?
Cool, man.
I said, just change the name of the panel, bro. The Chelsea reaction is over, really, isn't it? Like Hook just summed up the whole analyst, bro. And I agree with everything he said.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wait, look. We are saying this from perspective, right? But we watched the game.
So did I.
Okay, so how can you watch the game and say that our midfield was somehow poor?
No,
but our attacker was poor.
Everybody was poor. Everybody was poor.
Hey,
you man was just what it was.
Okay,
okay. Wait. Let me ask you a question. I want to ask you a question, and I want you to be super honest. Yeah, I want you to be super honest. Yeah, super. And all of you can answer this. Yeah, was Chelsea good, or was Tottenham just that bad?
In certain aspects of the game, they were good. Caicedo deserves praise again because of a good performance. We progressed the ball well. All I'm saying is the attackers who didn't do well. Sancho didn't do well. He's slowing down our attacks. Jackson didn't do well. He didn't finish. He had his movement. He didn't finish. I am so tired of this is because the reason why I hear it from Hooks' perspective, because Hooks is a good play merchant, right? Hooks is you're a we play well merchant. But the problem is, right? We have to win the game.
Got it!
Did we win?
Fair enough.
That's a yes or no question.
Wait. Sorry, brother Timmy. Brother Timmy.
Yo, Timmy Cook, bro.
I'm a what?
You are a we played well merchant.
I'm the we played well merchant. But I jumped in, and all I'm hearing from everybody is we played well.
No, we never said that.
I'm saying certain aspects of the game was good. We progressed the ball well because our midfielders played well.
I can't lie, there's bare dons in here. I can't lie. Bare CFC.
There's what?
Bare CFC.
Yeah, Hooks, I would say though, keep in mind that
big up, Liz.
We are hot off just a derby win, you know. So in spite of what I think you're trying to say, which is like what is the actual level, you know, I remember our first game against Man City, and I came on this channel and I cussed that performance out when everybody felt like Chelsea played reasonably well. And for me, my problem was opening day of the season. It's at Stamford Bridge. I don't care who it is. I need to see more from the team, you know. So that I definitely hear you in terms of the levels. Yeah, this is not a Chelsea that's winning anything anytime soon. This is not a Chelsea that's even competing, that's even troubling the league leaders. We are miles off it, you know. Seeing Nicholas Jackson come back and actually improve my team, and knowing that he's not a striker of the level I'm used to seeing, you know, he's no Costa, he's no Drogba. It's jarring. Knowing that this guy that's leading my line only has one professional hat trick that he got at Tottenham Hotspur last season. For me,
why does that matter, by the way?
Because this is Chelsea Football Club.
No, but why does hat tricks? I'm bad. Like, to me, hat tricks is just
because for me, the type of striker that comes into Chelsea Football Club is a striker that knows how to score goals. Scoring a hat trick, although it doesn't happen often, it is an indicator that you know how to find the back of the net. So when you're coming in and being a number 9 for Chelsea Football Club with no hat tricks, because he literally started his career at Chelsea having never scored a hat trick in his professional career, that's not the level. You know, a 34 million pound striker from Villarreal.
He was a winger that played. He never played up front until he came to Chelsea, bro. He used to play on the wing.
Yeah, but that's my point as well. How are we adding context to someone that's supposed to be a number 9 for Chelsea? Like the previous striker before him, we blew 100 million pounds on him. He was at the time when we acquired Lukaku, he was Serie A's MVP. He was the best in Italy. So to go from the best to who's this, you know, that's not Chelsea. And of course, scraping a 1-0 win against Tottenham Hotspur, who are languishing in 14th, knowing that we beat them all the time, every time. Of course, in the grander scheme of things, you can ask, where are we? We know where. And it's jarring as a Chelsea fan to be able to admit that in the broader scheme of things. But in terms of the game, in terms of the match reaction, I'll take that. I will take a 1-0 win that puts us in fourth. And hey, we'll get to play Champions League football again, which is something we haven't done in 2 seasons.
That's
what the team
It's not confirmed yet. It's not confirmed yet, my brother.
That's the thing.
We
Like,
didn't get top 4 yet, mate. Let's wait till the end of the season.
Saying all this stuff, yeah. All the Chelsea man that jump on the channel, yeah, whenever we talk Chelsea, I ain't heard any of them gassing up this Chelsea team. None of them gassing up the manager. And to be honest, Cole Palmer's been getting cooked as well for a lot of poor performances as well, which today he was a lot better. That's why I was looking at Sancho, because normally Sancho, when he receives the ball, he waits to see for a runner. If there's a runner, he'll lay it off. Today, he wasn't doing that. Do you know what I mean? He was just hovering on the ball a lot. And Cole Palmer was very active today. His passing was good. His running in behind was good. Jackson's run was a lot better. I think Jackson could have been a bit stronger at times. 1v1 against Van de Ven. A couple of times he got barges off the ball, but he was going forward. Chelsea, the way that they were playing, a couple of games ago, they were playing very backward sideways. They're playing more direct in this game, which is something that they haven't been doing lately. They kind of fell off in the way that they were playing. Neto could have done better with his crossing. Jackson, that 1v1, you should have scored that. Palmer was unlucky not to score. Near post, got saved. Do you know what I mean? Enzo Fernandez in the build-up, him and Caicedo, that like little double pivot in the middle, bro, they were switching the play very, very quickly, cooking Tottenham. And Tottenham weren't doing anything. Like, real talk, they were just passing straight through them. You know what I mean? Whether they were crossing the ball from using the width for the play or through the middle, they were interchanging and linking up really, really well today, Chelsea. You got to give them credit where credit's due. That doesn't mean they've been good enough the whole season. Do you know what I mean? Gusto, yeah, some of the crossing was off, but he laid it. He did a good through ball to Jackson. He did a couple of good interceptions. Cucurella did a couple of good interceptions as well. And it is what it is. Sanchez, he's rubbish. He's got to be moved on. But today, that save against Son, you got to give praise where praise is due, innit? It's the same with Arsenal. Like, I remember Jorginho against West Ham, yeah? I don't rate Jorginho, but the first game that we had against West Ham, he played well, and I praised him. I said that's the first good game from him in the whole season. That doesn't mean that he's good enough. Do you know what I mean? So certain players have been off it. Other players have, stepped up today. But overall, is it good enough? Of course it's not good enough. Of course it's not good enough. That's why I can't cook none of the Chelsea panel, because they ain't come on here saying, yeah, look at what we're doing. They're just like, yo, this was good, that was bad. You know what I mean? The manager was proactive getting Sancho off because he was killing off their attack. That's a positive. I don't think that's a negative. But overall, they have to keep up the consistency, because they were very consistent at the start of the season. They were quite consistent. And then they fell off. And now they're showing a bit more form that they showed at the start of the season in this game than before, because they've been boring to watch last couple of games. They've been lackluster, boring, struggling to break teams down. It is what it is. Did Tottenham play into their hands? Yes, they did. Still playing the high line. But it is what it is. You got to beat what's in front of you at the same time. Bentancur, Berg, I can't lie, yeah? The only players that are really performing for Spurs right now, I mean, Van de Ven was decent, but he was shocking for the goal, to be fair. Enzo wasn't even marked. Van de Ven and Romero, ball watching. That was shocking defending. Yeah, but cool. Bergvall was trying to go forward. You know what I mean? Odegaard was trying to go forward. But
they both got hooked. They both got hooked as well.
Son, bro, that guy, he's been done.
Solanke,
nowhere to be seen. James Maddison, rubbish today. Absolutely rubbish. You know what I'm saying?
I think every game, I'll be honest with you, every game this season, the standard of the Premier League has been shit.
Yeah.
I think every game, not one game you think you could turn around and say, wow, that was a good game this season.
Actually, no, tell a lie. Arsenal, Man City 5-1. I'm not going to lie to anybody.
Yeah, but even that game, to me, it's like Man City played, like it wasn't like Man City were performing. Do you get me? It's like if they had the Man City of 3 years ago,
that's like beating Ronnie Coleman at a deadlift when my man's in a wheelchair. Like, it don't count.
Every game. Yo, but Man City lost. Who they lose to 4-0 to before they lost to Arsenal? Was it Liverpool battered them in there? Like, Liverpool went to Man City and battered them. Arsenal battered them. Tottenham battered them 4-1. So Man City really is irrelevant. I think every game this season has been shit. Like, they even stopped a Super Sunday. That's how bad it was.
Well, my two favorite games, yeah, we watched them. Yasser was watching it with me as well. The Barca Atletico, that was a good game.
Yeah.
And the City, the second leg of City and Barca.
No,
City Madrid. Sorry, City Madrid.
The second leg.
The second
leg of Barca Benfica. Yeah. That was a good game.
You wanna
First
get
leg
kicked
was
out?
funny as well.
Red card.
What? You see it? You talk about me being negative, yeah? You're trying to get me vexed, innit? I'm calm this evening.
That game was cold though, no. It was cold. It was
Yeah,
cold.
that game was generational, blood.
I
Fair enough.
the Lamine Yamal assist, by the way, killed it. But that
I
game
didn't see
there
it. I
made
didn't
me
see it.
decide I'm following Barca next season as well. So hold the Barca cold.
No.
The La Liga games are better, bro. Technically, the way they take their chances, bro. The way Yamal was cooking Atletico, bro. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? That guy is, bro.
He's different.
He's different, man. He's different, bro. He's taking out 4 players by himself, bro. His decision making's A1, bro. If he just gets that extra level on his finishing, bro, ain't no stopping him. And he's still a cold finisher, but trust me, when the numbers start getting, I know everybody these days need the numbers in that, but bro, he's so cold, man. He's so cold. Even at
I can't believe he's still a teenager, man.
He's
it's kind of jarring.
He's super cold, yeah. But my only thing with Yamal, yeah, I need to see him go to another European league at some point and do the same stuff that he's doing at Barca.
Would you say
Bro,
that? Bro,
if you're that technically gifted, you don't need to, bro. You can tell that a man can do in every league.
No. I'm not saying a slight on his ability or anything like that. I'm saying that I need to see him go to another European league and do it at another European league. Because do you know what? Yeah, it's like Messi, innit? Like when these super high, mad techie ballers come from La Masia in Barca, them man get coddled in a different way. Them man get babe. Them man have everything they want. Everything about them. I need you to go somewhere where it's not your city, it's not your hometown. People don't put out the red carpet for you. You get it. It gets a bit rough. It gets a bit tough. I need to see.
You reckon Saka can do in the La Liga?
With the greatest of ease, bro.
Nah, don't think. What, left back, blood.
Greatest
Left back, my brother. Nah, bro.
of ease, bro.
Oh my God.
Nah,
Wait, I need to know, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And if you man will wanna remember, just remember, yeah.
We're on YouTube, yeah.
Remember that Northside is famous, yeah. So this stream will always be down in, like, will never go anywhere, bro.
Yeah, man. I remember because I was on the Barcelona Benfica watch along, and I went on non-contest TV. I know.
I need to know, yeah. Do you, man, genuinely believe that if Saka went to Real Madrid or Barcelona, he doesn't chef up the La Liga at right wing?
Bro, he ain't even better than
He'll do all right, but
he will do what he'll kill it. He'll kill in the Liga.
You do it all right.
Saka
I'm not
was
saying
smashing.
he'll do badly.
Saka carries Arsenal.
Are we okay?
Saka carries Arsenal.
That's not carrying.
That's
not carrying,
Spanish
bro.
league.
No.
I'm
No,
saying,
I need to hear
who
from
is
man
he
like
starting
Kiki, innit? Now I need to hear from Kiki. Big up, got same name as my uncle. I need to hear from Kiki. Let's go, man.
It is KK, by the way. I'm African, so
Okay, my uncle was Jamaican, so maybe that's the difference in it. I hear it.
yeah, but to be quite honest, man, like it took a long time for me to actually just be like, yo, Saka's a good player. Like I was for sure one of the guys that I actually thought Martinelli was more technically gifted than Bukayo Saka. However, what he has done over the last few years, it is quite undeniable, man. Like for me, it's like, okay, cool. Arsenal is a big club. It's a big club.
You don't need to.
But what has he done though?
But the reality is when he broke into the team.
I'll let you man cook hooks, but I gotta go.
Big up, AJ. Big up, AJ.
But what I was just gonna say is when Saka like sort of broke into the Arsenal team under Emery as sort of like a left wing back, Arsenal weren't where they are right now in terms of fighting for the league and just generally being a very, very strong team. And I think right now he's propelled that. I think the impact that Saka as a player has had on Arsenal, it's been very, very massive, man. And it's like we've seen this guy come back from a couple of low points in his career, like missing the penalty for England and stuff like that. So yeah, I have to say, when it comes to Bukayo Saka, I'm happy to have a slice of that humble pie, bro. He is a very good player. Even if you could argue in terms of his like technical ability and just his general talent on the football, people could argue that they've seen players that sort of wow them more, that get them off their seat and stuff. But yeah, Saka's cold, bro. I can't even lie, bro. I'd take him in a heartbeat at Chelsea. He is,
No.
bro.
Maturity.
Take the mic. No. Yo, okay. No.
I would,
Nah,
bro.
nah.
Like he definitely starts ahead of Noni Madueke.
Yes,
He
he
definitely
starts.
ahead
He
of
starts
Ahead of
ahead
all
of
your
them.
players.
Yes.
All your
He
players.
starts ahead of them.
All
Yes.
your
Nah.
players.
No,
So now he's
no.
doing his thing,
I don't
man.
even really
and
care
he has
about this
to.
kind of, bro. Let's move it along from this Saka thing, bro. Because at the end of the day, can we guarantee that he's going to turn up, get us over the line against Real Madrid? No. Is he our best attacker? Yes. Cool, no problem. Are we going to win? Are we going to win something? Because this is what we always do at the end of every season. My right wing is better than you. I can't give a rat's ass. Are we going to win something?
Okay. Why was you popping up
Listen,
Caicedo then?
At the end of the day,
Why would you
bro, am I Chelsea fan? Do I give a shit?
Why
If
would
you
you
good in
guys
FIFA, I
Caicedo
don't give a fuck.
Nah, man.
No.
No.
I don't give a shit, bro. Nah, but real talk, I don't give a fuck, bro. Nah, real talk. Nah, bro, nah, because why are we talking about but Saka this, Saka that? Look, Saka's a very good player, yeah. But is he a big game player? No, he's not. He's not proven yet to be that. Can he? He could potentially, but he hasn't proven that yet. Tell me what has he got us over the line to win?
No,
you don't want to hear that because that now sounds like no side saying
what has
shit.
Caicedo got Chelsea over the line to win?
Nothing.
For me, I have the same rhetoric
what
of Cole
Palmer
Palmer.
got
Saka though.
I have the same
Saka
mindset when it comes to Cole Palmer. Like I feel like with certain Chelsea fans, if you were to like ask them to put together their best 11 for Chelsea, like Cole Palmer would make it in some lineups. And for me, it's like, yeah, like cool, Cole Palmer's good and everything, but he's literally won nothing. He's won nothing at Chelsea. He hasn't even gotten the opportunity to play in big games. And for me, big games is what Arsenal are looking forward to, which is Real Madrid, Santiago Bernabeu, Champions League latter stages. Those are big games. The institution isn't even there yet. Never mind Cole Palmer. So no side, I definitely get like where you're coming from, in terms of
you can't expect Saka to call you can't expect,
but are you winning?
But you can't expect Saka to come on, like people that are Arsenal fans, they ain't that stupid to expect Saka to come back from injury and hit the ground running and go and do it against Real Madrid. It ain't gonna happen. Saka shouldn't even, do you know what? You can see Saka, I know he scored and Arsenal fans against Fulham, he jumped up, he was on for 6 minutes, he scored and that. But he didn't look like that sharp, he didn't look ready to be on the pitch.
I never saw him sprint one time.
I don't expect Saka to do much against Real Madrid, to be honest with you, because I think he shouldn't be. He should be rested.
Yeah, but he has to though. He has to.
Yeah.
He has to carry Arsenal over that line because
without him playing well, we got Saka. Okay, the difference between Real Madrid and Arsenal: Real Madrid can play rubbish for 70, 80 minutes. They got about 4 or 5 players that can make something happen. We only got Saka.
Yeah,
there's a difference. So it's like it's a big ass, like, and like Saka is I don't care what anyone says. Saka's our best player, regardless what people say. He's our best player. I know Arsenal fans are saying, some people say, oh, we're on Martin. No, Saka. Without Saka, look, you've seen already. We're like 12 points behind Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? That explains it all to me. You Saka in the team. When Martin Odegaard was injured, Saka carried the team. So we're like 3, 4, 5, 6 points. As soon as he gets injured, it's back being a mid-table team again.
Right, man said mid-table.
Facts.
Man said mid-table and we're second. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, but being second, like, you can't go off like you. A lot of Arsenal fans, you're going off last season. We finished 2 points behind Man City. Mate, you got to worry about Nottingham Forest this season. Don't worry about Liverpool. That title's over. We're playing Gabriel. We're playing all our big players. Like Arteta believes in his head. We're gonna catch him. Come on, bro. It's 2025. You know we're not gonna catch him. Or you think Slot's going to come to Liverpool now in the last 5 games and say, oh, let's bottle this so we can have a title race. The title race starts from the end of April and May, last 5-6 games. There's no title race, no pressure. They win the game. If we don't get a result against Everton, they only got to win 2 games, game over. What title race is it? Mid-April, Liverpool have won the league. Not even going into May. So you can't even go off last season with 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. So yeah, we're a mid-table team, bro.
And this is coming from forward, yeah, that's been behind this manager, you know. How many arguments I've had with this guy, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, how can we, do you know what I don't get? Well, our fan base, they don't like the truth, some of them. Like, you gotta be honest, boys. Nottingham Forest have spent, when Cooper was there, spent 100 million. 100 million, 110 million. And they went and got an experienced manager in Nuno to be in par with Arsenal. Everyone said, like, in the middle of the season, oh yeah, they'll drop off. There's 8 games left. You think Nottingham Forest are going to drop off now?
I never thought they would drop off, by the way. I was actually one of the few people saying 3-4 months ago that they're...
Yeah, I heard you say it online. I agree with you. I agreed with you. I thought Nottingham Forest would be there too. The way they're playing. But I'm just saying, Arsenal spent 750 million to be on par with Nottingham Forest 5 years into the project. That's what I'm saying.
And they can't use the prop that they said about
shit, bro. Like,
now they're trying to gas up that team now and say, oh yeah, well he took over a team that had winners. Yeah, but that same team that had winners, yeah, you man were predicting that they wouldn't be in the title race at the start of the season. Now it's gotten over the line. Now they want to use it as an excuse to downplay what Slot's done because it makes Arteta look bad.
Yo, last time I was in your show in August. I was in your show with August, innit? I was telling Rams, innit? And Rams was like, I don't know. And I said to Rams, the reason why I said don't write off Liverpool, and I said I had them favourites maybe to win. I had them favourites, one of the favourites to win the league, but Arsenal, Man City, and Liverpool at the start of the season. I said this. It's because a lot of Arsenal fans and a lot of Man City fans, they writ off the fact that when Liverpool were top last year and Klopp, fair play, had no Salah for 3 months and managed still to keep him up there. But when Salah come back and Salah got injured, he's still there in a bowl. Well, people forget, Liverpool only come off the table, title race, in the last 4 or 5 games when injuries hit them hard. And then going into the second season, Klopp knew he couldn't take him any more further. He knew these players needed a new year. And the man come out and said it in his interview, I can't take him any more further. I think the players need a year. We had an agreement, me and the players. They played for him. But as soon as a new year come in, and then soon as a new manager come in, they just want a continuation of a philosophy where Brendan Rodgers built, Klopp took him to another level, and this manager has just took him to a higher level. That's what's really happened. But people don't see it like that. People say, oh, it's Mohamed Salah. But every Arsenal fan, every YouTuber, everyone, I don't care what platform, last season was slighting Mohamed Salah. Was saying he wasn't good enough. Or he's finished. He's out. Oh, but this season, for some reason, everyone's back on the bandwagon. Oh, Mohamed Salah. Like, okay.
I don't think any of that matters though. Like, I don't think that it matters that there was a whole bunch of people that said like Liverpool won't do anything this season, because I think it's fair to assume that a team that has a new manager that's coming in that hasn't managed in the league before, that the last 2 seasons the team he was taking over had underperformed by their standards and the level of quality of player that they have. Like, I think it's fair to have made a prediction that Liverpool wouldn't be in and around.
I don't know, but I look at it like this though, wouldn't it? I look like this though.
It doesn't just because, for example, yeah, like nobody on this panel knows everybody in the world. Yeah. So everyone's speaking from a vacuum. So everyone's speaking from what they see.
Okay, forget. So I look at it from a football perspective. I seen Liverpool last season. When Klopp they beat Chelsea in 2 finals with kids, 2 years in a row. Yeah. So they got that edge of the winning mentality. So when they went to the 3rd season and they took that, when they went 3rd, this is their 3rd season now. So they won the League Cup, Premier League. So when them little kids, like people like Harvey Elliott, all these youngsters who are coming through, like all these youngsters, they played in a final and seen our winning mentality. So when at the start of the season, I went off that mentality where they got a bit of winning mentality. I ain't writing off Liverpool. They're favourites to win the league, just like Arsenal, Man City. And now, when you look at it, people look at it like, oh, it's not Slot's team. Yeah, but when Klopp had him, he even though he knew he was leaving, he got that winning mentality. That by getting him over the line and winning the League Cup, as soon as they take the lead in the Premier League, they're not looking back. They haven't looked back since. Look, they haven't looked back since they've done the double over Man City. And they're all youngsters. It's not like it's. I know Mohamed Salah's having a thing, but then you got their midfielder on fire. They didn't sign.
Do you know what, Fuad? Yeah,
Yeah, and they're not young, by the way.
Something that Hooks just said. He was saying that based on their previous 2 seasons, it was fair to predict that they wouldn't be in a title race nor win the league this season. But we can have that same logic with Arsenal. Predicting the last couple of seasons, us failing to get over the line with this manager and him continuously buying players for his system that he wants, that we weren't going to win the league this season.
Yeah, but
once again,
the difference is Liverpool were top last season for a certain amount. Do you hear me? So it was a title race last year. Liverpool were top of the table. Because a title race is when one team goes up, the other team goes up. But this team has been no title race. They took top spot and they're still there. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just going off what I predicted at the start of the season. I said Liverpool last year were up there and above. We all forgot about that. Because Arsenal and Man City went to the wire, it doesn't mean you can't write off a team that literally was there and above. Because they were top, they had injuries, and then a lot of fans come and write them off. Even the start of the season, Slot, we're going to finish 6th. I said on your show in August, and Rob's my witness, I said, I am not writing up Liverpool. They've got the team, they've got the players, they've had a manager with winning mentality. He's crossed the line with, he's crossed the line with every final he's been to. I know we've lost some, but the last 2 finals Klopp went to, he's won with these young players. So these players are going into a league with a new manager, new philosophy. No, not even new philosophy, tweeting, new ear, experience. They know Mohamed Salah, Van Dijk, they've been there, done it. These young players have been top. They know what it's like to fall off. We'd want to fall off again. And bam, they hit the ground running. And that's what happened this season. They've been there and done it. Arsenal, they don't do that. Arsenal, 2 points behind Man City. Everyone thinks we're going to get Isak. They're living in Avatar. They're living in Looney Tunes land.
Can I just say something very quickly, guys?
Go on, man.
Anyways, I've been hearing this conversation and everybody here makes a lot of good points, but here's what I think from the guy watching from the outside, okay? You see, when it comes to Mikel Arteta, right? When this guy first became your manager, there was a lot of hype he came with, right? Because obviously he was at City with Pep and everything else. And yeah, he won an FA Cup in his first half a season with Arsenal and everything. But I'm going to say this, right? I feel like the amount of times this man always seems to escape accountability and criticism incredible to me, because let's call it out for what it is. This man has spent money, and the team that he has now is his, right? You can try to say, well, he needs these players, he needs that players. At the end of the day, I've heard Arsenal fans say that they've needed players in certain positions for seasons. One of them is Northside. I've heard Northside for over 2 seasons talk about we need a striker. Yep. That's one of the positions, right? Yep. And this guy goes out and buys players in certain positions. And you're sitting there wondering, signings that really don't really give a lot of the fans any optimism, let's be honest. Now, you can try to justify or explain your way through these signings. I think of like the Havertz signing. I didn't see any Arsenal fans who were enthusiastic about the Havertz signing because they saw him at Chelsea and they didn't think he would be good enough. Now, has he done okay? Yeah, he has done okay. But has his signing brought any trophies to your club? No. At the end of the day, that's the idea of why you bring these players. The idea of why Arteta came in was he was going to build his club to bring you guys to where you need to be. And the last 2 seasons, yes, he challenged for the league. And this was the funny thing that I heard when he was challenging for the league. And you heard, I'm sure, you guys heard it to all your Arsenal fans. It's the same thing a lot of these Arteta fans were saying, which is the moment that City falls off, Arsenal will be there to capitalize. That 100%. Was what we always heard. I heard it too. I said, all right, cool.
From who?
Well, we are here. Hold on, Hooks. We're here now in
No, but from
2024, 2025, where we're watching City having their worst season in a decade. Let's be real, right? And
From who?
From every
bro,
from
I
social
tell-
media.
I'm
the same way-
telling you, Hooks.
No, no, no.
Hooks, I'm telling you,
Hooks
me.
is trying to do this,
I
mate.
promise you,
You came
Hooks.
on here
I've
and
heard it.
quoting Chelsea, man, yeah.
Hooks,
You came on here and you were
Hooks,
quoting Chelsea,
Hooks,
man, yeah.
Hooks, you know,
talking
listen,
about,
Hooks,
I
you
heard
know me,
Chelsea
bro.
and that said,
No,
yeah,
I'm not,
Neto
Hooks,
was
you
that.
know me,
Hold
bro.
on,
At the
hold
end of
on,
the day, bro,
we ain't
I
gonna
don't,
do this.
that's the
No,
thing,
I'm
bro.
gonna do this
I'm
now.
sorry.
No,
You
no, no.
cannot.
Let me land. I'll let
No,
you
you
land.
can't.
Hold on,
Hooks,
let me
it's
land.
not you. I'm not saying you said it,
Don't go
Hooks.
anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
No,
Don't go
Hooks,
anywhere.
Hooks.
No, no,
Hooks,
no.
I never said
Hooks,
you said it,
don't
Hooks.
fight.
I'm not
Please,
Before you
saying
jump
don't.
on,
no.
yeah?
No,
No,
it's
hold
not
on,
about that. It's not
hold
about.
on, hold
I
on,
beg,
hold
I
on.
beg, no,
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 hold on,
please.
hold on.
I'm the one
Let
that
me land.
interjected.
You came
No.
on the show.
No.
You came on the show.
Go
None
on.
of these Chelsea man said anything that you quoted. And then when they said we didn't say that, you said I heard Chelsea man saying that Pedro Neto's better than Saka.
Yeah, but I'm
I heard
asking
Chelsea
you.
man gassing this team.
Okay, and
I
now,
heard
Hooks,
Chelsea
I'm
man saying
answering because the question was for me, no
now
side. Let
that
me
Omar, yeah. Hold on.
Hooks.
Now that Omar's saying, yeah, I heard Arsenal man. You're
But
like,
exactly.
who said
Listen
that?
to me, Hooks, Hooks. I
You-
promise you,
everyone's
bro.
on social
I've
media,
heard
bro.
No,
Arteta.
you can't make
Listen,
blanket.
okay, you want me to tell you where I heard it from? Okay,
No,
fine.
no,
You
right.
want me to
I
name
said it.
names?
I said
I'll
it
tell
too.
you now. You know where I heard it? I heard it from Arsenal Fan
This guy
TV.
is shameless.
Arsenal Fan TV. There are fans in that platform
Okay,
who
thank you.
came out.
There you go.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Thank
They
you.
said
That's what I wanted.
that Arteta is on course to take over from Pep. The moment that this City team falls off, Arsenal will be there to capitalize because they are the second best team in the league. That was what we heard. And you saw last season, and that was where the debate came from when I remember last season, when I was talking to you about Unai Emery, right? And there were Arsenal fans who were saying, no, we have the second best manager in the league. And some people were saying, well, Unai Emery technically, you know, he finished top 4 last season. Shouldn't he be part of the debate? And that was where the talk came from, Hooks, right? Where they were saying, at the end of the day, this Arsenal team is set up to basically take over the moment City falls off a cliff. That's the thing that we heard, Hooks. And this is the thing, bro. I've spoken to you, but I'm telling you this. No. Hold on.
I swear.
Remember, man, I am not. I don't have a shoe. I don't have a shoe in. Like, gotta remember, bro. I am not. No, it's not fun. I don't hate Arteta. I don't have anything against your club, bro. Let me just say this. I'm just telling you, bro. As the guy who's from the outside looking in, with the things I heard. Okay.
Yeah, but
These guys were saying that the team that you have now. Hold on, Hooks. The team that you have now. When the season started, what we heard from a lot of these Arsenal fans is the team you guys have now is on course to take over from City. Now we are here in 2024, 2025, where we're seeing City out of the title race. They're not nowhere near the title race. And the thing is, Hooks, whether you like it or not, bro, at what point would you actually say this season that you genuinely thought you guys were in a title race this season? On the real.
We haven't beaten no title.
I have to de facto from this because I honestly, bro, everywhere I go on the internet, bro, somebody's telling me about what Arsenal fans said, like what people say is like a one for one. Bare people say bare different things, but the thing that I keep on hearing is, we was hearing from Arsenal fans that if Man City fall off, then Arsenal are going to be the ones that.
That's the thing, bro. You are defending. What did you think, Hooks?
I've said that.
Hooks. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, here's the thing.
Omar, hold on. Hooks, you're asking Mr. Receipts, to get the receipts. I'm going to do a special show. I'm going to say dedicated for Hooks, because I have to get the receipts. This is why I get receipts on this fan base. Because what you're saying right now is the gaslighting that I always hear. No one said that. You said it. Yeah. Hold on, Hooks, hold on. The same way you jumped on and you were quoting things that you saw online from Chelsea fans, people can say it the reverse to Arsenal. So if we go on TikTok,
I understand.
Okay, so why are you saying that people never saw it though?
I understand that. But it's different. Yeah. Do you know why it's different? No. Do you know why it's different? Because we can all sit here and lie. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't mind lying. I can lie as well. It's okay. But when people say this about Arsenal, they're building an agenda. That's what
Brother Hooks, what is my agenda against Arsenal? What do you think my agenda is against
they're
Arsenal?
building up. You know what? I beg you.
I'm telling you, Omar, listen, Hooks. Omar's not lying, bro.
No. I know that he's not. I know that he's not lying. But like I said,
listen, you know our fan base. Hooks, you don't try. Hooks, listen, you know our fan base. You know already they're like that.
Oh my god!
I
can't believe you're jumping on this.
Let me get to the
well, you know, I dedicate my life, to bringing up receipts.
The thing is, I'm not talking.
And you're talking about narratives now.
Oh,
you watch my channel, bro.
No, I know what Arsenal fans say in the world. I'm aware, but none of us know everybody in the world. This is why I'm saying it's an agenda, because just as easily as, because Omar's not the only one that's said this, so I'm not even coming directly at you, Omar. Me and you are cool, bros. I know that. I know that you're not coming for Arsenal, innit? But there's so many men that say this stuff. But by the way, I can ring off people that haven't said that. But then why is that side never spoken of? And this is why I say it's an agenda, because not every single Arsenal fan out there in the world is saying this stuff. And even if these men are saying it, it doesn't matter, because nobody, not a player, not a manager, not a coach, not a doctor, not a physio, not a scout, not a recruiter, nobody inside of Arsenal said this. Hence why it's building an agenda. It doesn't.
No, okay. Can I answer that, Hooks?
Online.
Personally, right? I'm gonna answer that to you. One thing we know this as football fans, right? Most of the time, what we say is not usually what our fan base is. Like for me, I've always said it. Like when I talk about my club, I always say my opinions are mine and mine alone. I don't share my opinions with other people, right? But the thing is, that doesn't stop people from coming to me and telling me things that other fans say, other Barca fans say about my club. Like I'm the one who said it. You understand what I'm saying? Here's the thing. You're right. There are certain Arsenal fans who didn't say what I just said, right? But you see those people that don't say it, they're usually the ones that everybody calls toxic and negative. You understand what I'm saying, right? They're the people that most of the time, not every one of them, but most of the time, they're the ones that people don't like, because they're like, oh, you guys are always complaining, you're not supporting the team, you're not believing enough, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. Like a guy like Northside never says that, but guess what? He's toxic and negative because why? Because he doesn't believe enough.
Undercover top gooner, he's not toxic and negative, man. So,
but see, that is the thing. I'm sure you did. Listen, I know you didn't say that because you're somebody that really likes, you look things at a brother standpoint. You understand what I'm saying, right?
But sorry, maybe my English is bad. I'm really bad at English. Even though I was born and bred in England, my English is really bad. I'm not what I'm trying to say is, it doesn't matter what fans say about Arsenal on any sphere, whether they're toxic and negative, whether they're arteta sexuals, whether they're top gooners. Like, it doesn't matter what they are. It doesn't matter what they say. What people say online has absolutely zero to do with the reality. So I could say at the start,
all right, fine. That's fine then.
At the start of next season, I can go on everybody's panel. I'll fly across everybody's panel, and I can say Arsenal are going to win the Premier League and the Champions League. But just because I say that does not mean that Arsenal are going to win the Premier League and the Champions League. But then why does Arsenal get held accountable for what brothers online say?
Okay,
because you man kept the win shit.
I want to say something.
People online with this, so people online, if they come with an opinion, there's a fact. So an opinion, I agree with. But if someone online comes with a fact, like a fact is, we gave rid of young strikers and bring in 4 reserve keepers, including Neto. That's something the club have done. Yeah, that's not something I've made up. So that's a fact. So like when people criticize, I agree with what you're saying. If people criticize, if opinion comes, then an opinion could sometimes be known as a fact, and it doesn't mean it's true. But when a club have done something and someone speaks online, then that's a fact, isn't it? So not every time.
If you're speaking about facts, I agree. So if you're speaking about Arsenal beat Fulham on Tuesday, that's a fact. What I'm talking about is because we're talking about predictions here. This is what we're talking about. And predictions, spoiler alert, maybe this is a mind blown.
And go anywhere,
It can be wrong. It can be wrong. Like, you know what I mean?
I would.
But you're being disingenuous with that, Hooks, yeah, because you're on social media, yeah. You got TikTok, you got a YouTube channel. Let's be completely honest right now. The biggest voices in the fan base, the majority, the biggest channels in the Arsenal fan base are the people that say trust the process, get behind this, get behind the team, get behind every signing. We're happy to build this squad. We're happy with this bench that we built when we bought them at the time, saying it was great signings. Wanted this youth project. We're telling us that Moreno was going to unlock Martinelli. Told us that Calafiori is the Maldini. And the thing is, yeah, whether
that was actually Liverpool fans, but carry on.
Yeah, and Arsenal fans got behind it because every single time I go on these channels, yeah, their videos do the biggest numbers. Their following grows the fastest. A lot of what they say gets repeated on the online community. Yeah, the Arsenal fans online. Rival to the point where rival fans now, like Henry Talks Bullshit, he is able to make another channel as a Tottenham fan and grow that channel faster, saying that Arsenal is amazing. So this is what we're saying. You're saying, oh, not everybody says it, yeah, but there is the fan base do have responsibility because when you do that and you grow the biggest voices in your fan base, everybody that just gets behind everything that the club's doing, regardless of trophies, the club then see that and say, we don't need to do anything else. We don't need to push on anymore because they are content. This is why they got a social media presence. They haven't got a social media channel for nothing, bro. That social media presence is there to gauge the emotions of the fan base, to gauge what the fans saying. Oh, a journey to be proud of when we're getting kicked out of the Champions League against Bayern Munich. Oh, all the fans are on there saying it's a great journey. Oh, I'm just so happy that Saka's back, but not realizing that we haven't got the squad to win the competition itself. Saying that, oh, but we need another year, but we just got kicked out by Man United. This is the thing. It's not just the content creator. Look at the numbers, look at the contents, look at the comments underneath it, and look at the likes. Yeah, and you can see exactly if non-Arsenal fans can grow a massive following, just gassing everything up. Yeah, that shows you the mentality, bro. And that's why this club don't move forward, because as a whole, this football club as a whole, as a fan base as a whole, doesn't move and hold this club accountable, bro. So there's no change. Man United, same difference, bro. I think the one time they stormed the stadium, all of a sudden their board start signing players. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't move proactive. We don't move like we're serious. As a whole, which the fan base judges, the club judges as a fan base, people like me is a minority. So they're like, oh yeah, let little guy talk his bullshit, bro. They're not going to get on board. They'll just attack him. Do you know what I mean? And then we'll go out next season and buy Sesko and everybody will gas it again. So I don't. This is
and also, can I just say this to you, right?
People generalize, yeah, because one side of the fan base, yeah, their voice is always propelled. If you're toxic, if you're behind the club, you get on Sky Sports. If you're behind the club, you're on ESPN, or you can go on Talk Sport and all that. You don't get that if you're talking about the club honestly. If you're criticizing this club, you don't get those look-ins. You don't get those deals. You're not on the overlap. I'm not saying I want to do that, but bro, let's be real. All those people that are on these platforms or get to a certain level, they're all the people that suck off this club. The majority of them. It's 98% them lot. There's people even that deserved more on AFTV that get shut down. Yardman goes on that channel, gets shut down. Why? And those are fans that are at the game. I've been on AFTV spitting facts outside Watford Stadium saying that
I saw that, yeah.
And what was all the fans around me? Oh, boo, 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 boo. Guess what? Since then, I'm still been proven right. So man can't just say it's online, bro. I'm not saying everybody that goes to the stadium, but I'm saying the majority of these people go with that kind of perspective of everything's amazing.
I think now on both sides, it was at start. I think no, that like that Fulham game, it wasn't many people. Like they were like on Talk Sport, they were saying tickets were going for 40 quid. Jamie, people, and that guy, you know that guy goes on Liga, that I watching the old guy who's been going the Highbury for years and Arsenal for years. That wasn't DD, what his name is?
DJB.
Yeah. It's true. It's true what he said. He said people, I know people, that guy tells the truth. He said people for the Arsenal game, you go back last season, you're going to get a ticket. Now, the football's boring. The ticket prices are going down. You're watching, you're meant to be a team that's meant to be this big team. Like, and true what he said, you got 3 left backs you got 3 left backs on your bench and a Newcastle reject playing up front.
That's what it is, bro.
And also, can I just say this to you, right? I'm gonna say this now. You know why a guy like me, I've always been gravitated to a guy like you and Liga and all these people. I want you guys to understand, for someone like me who's a Barca fan, right? In Spanish football, a lot of the fans out there, like the Madrid and Barca fans, they all sound like Northside and Lee. Like I'm telling you now, like all of the Madrid and Barca fans, they sound just like this because they understand who they support and they refuse to let their expectations go down. And this is the thing. That is frowned upon here in England, but in Spain, it's actually celebrated because if you actually go and watch Spanish TVs, right, Barca TV or Madrid TV, go see how like their versions of Sky Sports Northside, right? Go see what these people are saying when they're on TV. The way they're going at the players, the way they're going at the managers, the way they're going at them. Like, do you see how you go at these guys? That's how they go at the players. But at the end of the Barca, and this is why guys like Bill, when they went to Spain, they could not like they were absolutely grilled over there because he did not like they were not used to that. Over here, everyone is just supported. Like everyone's like, yeah, just support them, just back the players, back the team. Over there, if you don't play well or you're doing something wrong, bro, they will go at your necks. Everybody, the media, the fans, everyone will get to go at your necks, right? So as a result, over there, you had to be thick-skinned to be able to survive. Over here, it's not the case. This is why you see a lot of these clubs, right? Some of these clubs, right? They're happy to be finishing top 4. They're happy to just be second and be considered the second best team in the league. Or, oh yeah, we did well. We challenged for the league. That's great. This and this and this. In Spain, Barca can challenge for the league. Who cares? Last season, guess what? Xavi won us a league. When he went trophyless last season, he was sacked. Do you imagine something like that happen in the Premier League? Imagine Mikel Arteta did that in his first 2 seasons.
At Chelsea
right?
all the time, though.
But imagine, right? Just imagine, and that's like Arne Slot this season, right? Winning the league, and the next season going trophyless, and Liverpool sack him. Everybody will be sitting here calling it an unfair sacking because he won them the league. You understand what I'm saying? But
yeah, but here's
the thing. At the end of the day, that mentality, where it comes from, is that these guys understand that at the end of the day, we support a big club, and our expectation should be high because we are a big club, and big clubs think big. You understand what I'm saying? The issue is a lot of teams, a lot of Englishmen, and this is why when I talk to a lot of Arsenal fans, not you guys, right? Not you Hooks, not you Northside, because I know you guys have that same mind state. You know who you support. You have that same high expectations for your clubs, right? And you too, Fuad. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of these guys who I genuinely am saying this. I get it. There are some kids who were born in the mid-2000s who've never seen Arsenal at their peak. You understand what I'm saying, right? Winning leagues, going invincibles, Champions League finals, and all of that, right? So them top 4 is they're basically there, or FA Cups is like what the best that they've seen in their lives. You understand what I'm saying? Big up to you, Lewis. But right, this is the peak that they've seen in their lifetime, right? People like you, Northside, you've seen the best versions of Arsenal, so you remember who you support, and that's why you don't lower your expectations. It's like a guy like Lewis, like me growing up as a Barca fan. I've always said it. I've always had a deep hatred for Chelsea because at the end of the day, Chelsea and Barca's rivalry in Europe was the thing I grew up in. You understand what I'm saying? Seeing us having those Champions League nights, right? But you look at where Chelsea is now. Imagine in the next few years, Chelsea fans are sitting there saying, we just have to back it in, top 4, and let's just try to do. And then Lewis is just sitting there saying, no, I want to challenge for the league. I want us to buy players that are going to help us win the league because that is what I'm used to. Right?
Trust, I want top.
And everyone is going to say, Lewis is being negative. No, he's being realistic because that's the team. He remembers who he supports. Big clubs have to have big expectations as fans, right? And that applies for everyone, not just someone like me who's a Barca fan. Arsenal fans should be thinking big. Chelsea fans should be thinking big. United fans should be thinking big. You understand what I'm saying? You should want your team to be doing well. If they're not doing well, somebody's head has to be chopped.
Let me ask.
That's simple.
Perfect. Let me ask you a question. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Yeah. I actually need to go. That's why I ask you a question. Yeah.
Go on.
What if? Yeah. What if you genuinely believe? And by the way, whoever said if you don't want to talk about ifs, I don't know why you're talking about football because a lot of football is hypothetical. So, by the way,
guys, sorry, I do actually have to go, guys, but I'll be in the chat.
Big up, Omar. Big up, man.
Big up, brother.
What if the person actually genuinely believes that the solution isn't to sack the manager?
Okay, but how long does that take until you're proven, when you keep getting proven wrong, until you accept it at the same time? If Arteta won the league this season, you would want me to accept that Arteta's got us over the line, right? I couldn't just be stuck in my mentality of no, but he's still not good enough. And that's the thing I don't understand. If Arteta won us one league, yeah, they want me to change my tune. The thing is,
I
it's
think what
5 years
Arsenal fans
that
doing
he's
is,
not got us over the
do you know
line.
what is what
And it's
Arsenal
like,
fans
believe,
offside?
It's always a delusion. It's always holding on to the not seeing the reality. If the reality changed, I would change. If we won Hooks, yeah, if we win the Champions League this season, I've told you this multiple times. We win the Champions League this season, Arteta stays. No matter what I've said about him, he stays, bro, because he did what I wanted him to do. Do you get me? But imagine if I started coming. This is what I get in reverse. Yeah, but you know what? But there was, but was it really that hard? I mean, Madrid wasn't really at it, and we had luck in the draw, and we had luck to the final, and this isn't. Do you get me? The reality is the reality, innit? The reality is the reality. But this is the thing with Arsenal, yeah. Like the fan base never want to see the reality for what it is, bro. The bench ain't good enough. This manager's his limitation is he's not a tactician, bro. Like knockout football, you can see his limit, bro. He doesn't know how to change it. He doesn't do anything in game in knockout football to get us over the line, bro. Do you get me? Like he doesn't change formation. We got a centre back out now, Hooksy. I saw you did the video as well. Gabriel's out. Best believe we're playing a 4-2-3-1 or we're playing a 4-3-3. When we know we're going to be vulnerable defensively without Gabriel next to Saliba, we're going to be vulnerable.
We should play
a stupid things though.
3-4-3.
Hooks.
We should play a 3-4-3, man.
Yeah, but Hooks. All
you
right,
think we're going to do that?
Hooks.
No, we're not, and it's annoying because he's done it before, which is annoying.
But Hooks. You know what, Hooks. You know what it is with Arteta, see? It's like everyone, he's been in the job for nearly 6 years, all right?
Yeah.
Arteta does the same shit all the time. Do you know, like now, all right? Reality told me when we beat PSV 7 thing, why did you play one of your top defenders for 90 minutes? Kyo, I don't blame Kyo no more. You could have played Kyo for 90 minutes in that game. You can't. Every Arsenal fan, what they do, they use the scapegoats, the players, all the time. The players. You don't. Any footballer who knows football, you don't expect a defender who hardly plays to come in and hit the ground running.
Yeah.
In friendlies, they don't play him. In games where we don't really need to play our top defenders, we don't play him. We against Preston and all that, we don't play him. We don't even play him when we're qualified like 7 goals in aggregate, and they're coming to our stadium. We don't even play him, and then you wonder why people like Gabriel gets injured, overplayed. Saka's the same. We played Saka against Preston North End. What for? So he hasn't learned since 2 years ago. He's doing the same thing. And then when the Arsenal fans, when people question, say, "Oh yeah, but yeah, what? Kyo now's got to go to Real Madrid." If he has a nightmare, to me, I'm not blaming him because he hasn't had one chance to come on thing.
You can't blame him. You
can't blame him. It's impossible. I blame the manager for not playing him in games where he could possibly play him in.
The same with Sterling, to be fair.
Yeah,
Sterling.
I
feel sorry for Sterling.
Kyo's awful, man.
Big up Hooks, man. You're looking at me. You look tired now. Doing content every day on Arsenal's jarring, bro.
No, you know what it is, bro? I'm getting absolutely punched up by hay fever. My hay fever is punched up different level.
Thank God I've never had to deal with that, man.
Oh, it's crazy. This year, it's been worse than any other year in it, so I'm struggling. But
yeah, so it's not just me then. Yeah,
bro, struggling. But I can't lie. The Gabriel news today broke, man, in it. So like, I've been streaming too much. I need to sit down and have my time of reflection on
this process.
It's a big one for me still. I'm like, man, I'm upset. I'm actually upset about it.
No, I hear it, man. Kyo at the Bernabeu. That's rough.
It's not even that. Like for me, it's the human element. Yeah, because now Gabriel, he's not gonna experience playing against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, which we all know for Brazilian players, that's like one of their dreams. Most high willing, we get through. He won't get to play in the semi-final. Most high willing, we get to the final. He won't get to play in the final. Super duper most high willing. I hope you're listening. We win in the final. Gabriel would have done all that hard work to not even be able to play in the final for Arsenal and help us win the. So I just think about it from that aspect, innit? Because this could have been avoided. But I blame Erdegaard above everybody else for.
Just quickly, the Hooks, before you go, yeah. Are you punching up Real Madrid or not?
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I really just ran out on that. Fair enough.
You know when Omar was talking
I
about.
follow him on TikTok. That's where he just.
Yeah, he'll drop it. He'll drop that short, and it's sooner or later.
Yeah. Now, go on. Wait, look, big up Lewis, man. What are you saying, man?
Yeah,
What's making your game today?
Standard Tottenham, innit? Like, I never expected it to be anything more than that. It was just a question of like how many goals were we going to score. But we were the better team from the start. Like, when we didn't even really need to be amazing to do it. It's just Tottenham. They're crap, and the way they set up suits us perfectly. We nearly scored in 30 seconds from them just playing that high line that we all knew they were going to play. Even though like everyone knows to play Chelsea, don't play high. What do Tottenham do? Play high. I'm meant to be worried about this game management. I don't get. I also think I've been speaking about this on my videos as well. I am sick to death of just Chelsea fans having every reason under the sun to just try and find negativity. Like, I understand in some situations when it is Tottenham Hotspur, the worst Tottenham side in recent memory, who have been straight garbage this entire campaign. What are we waffling about? Oh, I just don't trust Enzo Maresca. You trust Tottenham more? Really? They're crap. We were better than them in the first half and we still weren't amazing. Still got done a bit too many times on transition. Still didn't finish any of our chances. And all that mattered was that we scored one of them. That's it. Spurs had two good chances. One of them was a disallowed goal and another one was a cut back across the box. Bar that, they did nothing. They brought nothing. And they weren't going to anyway.
United, isn't it? That's the one that you're like, yo, no matter how shit they are, United.
United, I can understand. Well, we've had better Chelsea sides lose to crap United sides. It is what it is. Yeah. We never turn up for that one. Tottenham, though, we have more wins at their new ground than they have at ours since the early 80s. We own Tottenham as an institution. It's not a rivalry. It's pest control. It's bullying. It's just run me my 6 points and let me move. That's it.
You know what it is, Lewis? Yeah.
Derby is. Sorry.
You know what it is, Lewis? All the previews we've done, yeah, everyone's saying 3-1, 3-1, even the Tottenham fans, yeah. It's to the point where I was like, listen, how about you just give us the 3 points, we'll skip the game.
For real, for real.
Yo, any Tottenham fan would have taken that. There'll be Tottenham fans coming out of that game thinking, oh, it was only 1-0. Ah, that's all right.
Yeah. Lewis, I said this to my friend John. I said Chelsea can play bad, but the worst Chelsea performance, and they still beat Tottenham.
Yeah.
That wasn't even the worst Chelsea performance. You want a bad Chelsea performance? Think about the one where we beat them 4-1. That was the worst Chelsea performance I've seen against Spurs in a while. That was too stupid. That was just two stupid teams being stupid for 90 minutes. We should have won that 9-1 if we had any semblance of seriousness about us.
And you beat them.
And it's crazy because we almost lost that game. You know when you beat them I think we almost drew when Dyer equalized, and then he got choked off.
Bro, they played a high line with 9 men, 8 players on the halfway line, and we couldn't find a way to score against that for 30 minutes.
Yeah. Facts. Facts. I'm surprised you didn't go to the game, bro, because I know, like, usually you find yourself at the bridge and stuff. And this is usually a banker. This is usually a banker, but I can't lie. Like, even though
you know why I didn't go? Because Chelsea fans. The reason why Lewis don't go is because the Chelsea fans like Lewis, who got a season ticket holder, knows it's like they're going to beat Tottenham, so they class it as a friendly. So they think, you know what, I'll give up my ticket. It's guaranteed 3 points. It's a friendly thing.
One of my mates who's never seen exactly Chelsea Spurs. There you go, mate. Go experience the double.
That's what it is.
Because you were there for the away fixture, right? Which is funny enough when Chelsea was still purring, and we literally gave them, like, Kukurea gave them 2 goals, bro.
My brother, no one in that away end was worried at 2-0. Teach that. Everyone was just saying, yo, let's just get one back. Just get one back. As soon as Sancho scores, yeah, we're winning. We're winning.
Yeah.
Are we on the pitch at 3-2 or what, guys? What are we saying? And this is Tottenham.
Yeah.
This is
That's why it's funny.
It's just the history of the Tottenham.
Exactly.
Even with
lose to Chelsea at home.
Yeah. I think even if Tottenham scores 4 past Chelsea, you'll come back and beat them 6-4.
They were rubbish, bro. They were so poor. Like,
they were so poor, man. They were
Chelsea
so
just
poor.
got their number.
It was at the end.
The only bit that I loved, is when Andrew's screaming at, was it Spence? Keep it on the floor. That was.
You hear what happened with Ange and the Spurs fans?
Do you know what Do you know what I don't get about?
Do you mind hear what happened with the Spurs fans and Ange?
Nah.
Right, so when Mate Sarr and Brennan Johnson got subbed on, the Spurs fans were chanting, "You don't know what you're doing" at Ange. Then, like, obviously, Sarr scored a few minutes afterwards. He starts cupping his ears to the Spurs end when they equalise. Then it gets ruled out for the foul and the build-up. And then after the game, he comes out talking about how the referees were to blame because it wasn't a clear and obvious error because it took 6 minutes for him to figure out whether it was disallowed or not. The only thing I agree is that it shouldn't have taken 6 minutes. It should have taken six seconds.
Yeah.
One review, red card, gone.
Facts.
Oh, yeah,
and be annoyed at him that Sarr didn't get a red. But don't cope like that. It was a disallowed goal. You were lucky to even get that goal because you were never in the game. And Sanchez is just a bum that's always going to be liable to giving away something stupid.
Yeah,
bro.
You were never going to win.
He reminds me of. He reminds me of that guy, man. What's his name? Hondo from SWAT. What's his name? Shamar Moore or something. The black guy.
Yeah. That random main character from there. I was even gonna say, like, even that save he made against Son, that looked clunky to me. You know, it almost looked like he dived over the ball, and it was like just because he's so tall that he managed to block Son's shot. Like, this guy, he literally once again almost put us in a situation where we're talking about a draw. Like where we literally talking about a draw against Tottenham Hotspur. So I don't know, man. Considering, some of the games we have coming up, a lot of physical teams in there, like your Brentfords and your Evertons and Nottingham as well. The bogey side in terms of, I think, Man United, we still have them to play. I think we still have Liverpool at home. I don't know why. It's probably my only gripe with this manager, man, in terms of playing this goalkeeper.
I think Chelsea be all right, man. I think they get top 4. I think Chelsea be all right. I think a lot of like with Liverpool, time you playing, the title will be over. And all the teams you mentioned, like I said at the start of the season, no one's hit the ground running. So I think all them teams you played, they're all really big games. You must probably beat Man United. You beat Brentford at home. You must probably get points out of Liverpool because by then Liverpool will be partying.
Yeah, I think you're rating Chelsea quite generously there.
No. Listen. I'm telling you now, right? Saturday, I can't see. Look, Goodison Park, Arsenal, the best record there. Liverpool win. They got 3 games away. They even if, say, for instance, they're in party mode. When you got 2 games to win and you got 8 games left, you're in party mode. They're gonna win 2 games, innit?
And hopefully, Forest have top 4 secured by the last day.
Yeah. So I think Chelsea get top 4. I think you'll.
There's still Newcastle away in there as well. I don't know. Like literally for me, it's kind of, I think since January.
You're not playing Man City.
Just like a big highlights package. It's like, are you winning or not? Like, are you scoring or not? And it's like more often than not, they don't score enough and they concede too many. I think it's quite interesting that the manager went with Chalobah today instead of Fofana. He has been
injured.
Oh, is he?
He wasn't
he
in the
injured?
squad.
Yeah,
he wasn't in the squad even.
Same 2 again, isn't it?
But it's 5th.
Him and Rom,
You finish 5th.
What are we gonna do about these 2, Lewis? What do you think? Because I'm already hearing Chelsea fans saying Lavia needs to get sold. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm not with that. I'm not with that.
I
He's
think-
quality. What
I
we
think-
need is the right depth, and we haven't had that this season. It comes down to recruitment. At least when the season's over and we go to the Club World Cup, we've got Asugo coming in, we've got Andre Santos coming back, and Leslie Ugochukwu. You retain all of that. I don't want us to even look at another midfielder for another 4 years. That's our midfield core pattern.
Yeah.
You focus on getting the striker. You focus on getting the... Well, we've got the goalkeepers. It'll be Petrovic and Jorgensen. You focus on getting another centre-back, maybe another left winger and a striker, and then we try go for the league next season. That's the way I think it should be.
I'm all hey, no fact.
That
Everyone,
sounds
big
like
up.
old Chelsea, Lewis.
Big up forward, man.
Yeah, but
Big
here's
up,
the
big up,
thing.
big up.
We're only a couple big up, bro. We're only a couple signings away from contending.
Yeah.
Like, if you really think about it, it's only a few players. And the goalkeeper and the midfield depth will sort itself. Esteval's coming in. You give him a couple years, will be a quality player for us. Left wing and striker, you pattern that with a centre back. Those are the only additions we need to bring in. And then it should be a title contending thing next season. It should be.
But do you
This is
trust
what I
the
wanted to
squad
do
to
half
play
the work in
Champions League
January.
football and fight for the league, bro? Because
what?
like, do you think this squad, even in its iteration now with the additions, with Champions League football on the table now, can we realistically look at fighting for a title? Just considering how this
Next season,
this
yeah.
board has been putting the team together.
No, but here's the thing. I'm not annoyed with the entirety of it. What I'm annoyed with is that we're this close to being able to contend and they've done nothing in the last 2 windows. We could have already been contending this season if we had just brought in the Osimhen, brought in the Fofana, the player similar to Fofana and a player similar to Lavia. All we needed was that free and another goalkeeper, Sanchez tax and everything. That would have been enough for us to contend. I'm not even saying win. If I had those players, I'm getting second. I'm getting second, and then the next season you talk to me about first. And then this is my thing. They haven't been a complete car crash in terms of the way they set up the squad, but there's been stupidity around everything, and that's why we're just stuck here in the top 4 race.
And to be fair, this is the first time when you look at this ownership that they've actually broken into the top 4 and actually was in and around the top 4 for the majority of the season. You know, I still remember the Potter era. Lewis, I know you remember the Pochettino era very, very well. And that's
not anymore.
And that's out of 3 years.
Forgot about that.
Oh, a little shudder as soon as you said that.
So for me, it's just I worry, man. I'm looking at a lot of these guys, and how many of them have actually played Champions League football? You know, I look at Reece, cool. Has Cucurella played Champions League football? Cole hasn't. Fofana hasn't.
And Cole
Has
shouldn't be
Caicedo?
playing
I don't think
Champions League
so.
football.
Pedro Neto, no Champions League football there, unless he played for a Champions League team when he was still back in Portugal. Nico
But
Jackson.
here's the thing. I don't need like Champions League experience. I don't need that. I just need experience. And like these players, you get to next season, you're going to have a squad of players who have been together for 2 seasons. You're now experienced in my eyes. You've done enough. You've had 2 seasons in the Prem. That's enough for me. I don't need them to like. It's not a case of have you heard the UCL anthem yet or not. So I don't care. It's still a game of football at the end of it. It's just a high level one. If anything, it might even be less.
But then it's not. It's not just a game of football, Lewis. It's like
it's an elite game of football similar to the Premier League.
But
that's why, to me, the experience is there. Like, you've been here for a year or 2. It's what it is.
When you go there, you're not going to play Real Madrid straight away on day 1. Maybe depending on the draw. So over time, you will get that Champions League experience. Maybe until it starts to get a bit harder. Do you get what I'm saying? So
yeah, there's going to be difficult ties all over the place with this new format.
Yeah. But a lot of the times, you will get one of those games where you get to test the players against the better team. At the same time, some of them have played. I know, listen, the Conference League's the Conference League, but it's still a competition for them to build that experience and play teams that are not from within England. Yeah. So I don't see it as they need to have that. What you're talking about is literally like we're saying we need to win the Champions League this year or next year. Do you get what I'm saying?
Because I'd be real, our priority is going to be the Prem, right?
Yeah, especially after we haven't won it for that many years. I think once we complete that set thing, is going to be more focusing on the league, and then if we can get the Champions League alongside it, it would be great.
Yeah, I think I agree with Lewis as well. Like for me, I think it's the quality of the team. It is what it is. Like a lot of people are saying experience. I think that's a buzzword that people like. Like, not that I'm against experience. I actually love experience. But for me, it's like a lot of people be like, oh, this team isn't experienced. And I'm like, no, the players are good enough. Look at the qualities of these players. There's no, like Rodrigo is young. Bellingham is young. Lamine Yamal is young. Vinicius Jr. is young. So we can't fall back on this thing of, oh, we don't have enough experience. No, get the quality players in, regardless of what age they are, the profile that match the position, and we go from there. It is what it is.
Yeah, one step at a time for us. Like, Champions League is just if you get far enough, I'm gonna start thinking about the trophy. Until then, we're in the Champions League. I'm using that as an opportunity to just attract better players and to get a squad that can contend for the title. Then, if we're at a point where we're contending for the title and we haven't won it, then you go for both trophies the season afterwards, and then you should be getting one of them. That would hopefully be how this process works. Now, it probably won't be as cut and dry as that. But that's what I would hope the blueprint is.
Yeah. And it's all based on their decision making, isn't it? What they do in the summer will determine exactly where we'll potentially.
If Petrovic or Santos get sold, they ain't serious.
Yeah,
they are not serious.
What players do you expect to be sold in the summer?
All depends on if we make UCL football or not. Because I've heard we're fucked financially if we don't make that. So some players will be sold. I'd assume it's Cole Will. Because I've told people, like, I've had a mate who met one of his reps, and apparently, like, he's going to push for an exit if we don't get UCL. Which is like, okay, you ain't starting for no UCL team anyway that's winning, so off your fuck. I don't give a damn.
I know that's right.
Noni, he could be another one that leaves, not because he'd want to, but there's interest. Newcastle, Villa, and all of that. We might cash in. Maybe a Josh Achimpong as well. But let's say we get UCL. Sanchez can piss off. Dewsbury Hall. Send him back to Leicester, all due respect. It just ain't worked out. It is what it is. Chilwell, please. Sterling, please find a club, but they probably won't leave. So we'll have to loan them again.
We need Northside to do that, please.
Who else? And Nkunku, piss off.
Facts.
Nkunku would be perfect for
I don't think I'm missing anybody. Send Hiu out on loan.
What about Carney, bro? I think Carney could
sell him
permanently.
No, but they want 40 million for him. Like, he's even shown that worth in ages. He's been too injury prone.
Yeah, but I think that's that Bali tax, bro. Like how we got 60 mil for Havertz and another cool 50-60 mil for Mount. You know, these were players that already had a body of work.
Because the buyers were desperate and they were stupid.
I just think with Carney, men are gonna be pushing that potential thing tough, bro. And it's like I can't. You're right though. It's gonna be such a difficult move for him to make because 40 million is a lot. But like when it comes to Chelsea and selling players, I wouldn't be surprised if Aston Villa took him back for a cool 42. Or like at least like a 35 with like 10 million in add-ons.
We're not getting anywhere near that amount for him unless it's on some crazy add-ons. Yeah, I'll be real. I'd just take 25 million and call it a day.
Or even like a little seller.
Give him max 100k a week.
A what? Yeah, we gave him 100k a week and bought him for 20 million. Like, they just take 25 and call it a day.
No, I'm talking about
40 million is insanity.
Now, even Martin Lewis is getting 100k a week at Villa.
Oh, you could even make your money there then. Even better. Great.
Yeah, so they are paying the wages. So you can get rid of some of the players there. And they got rich owners, to be fair.
Are all of you on the same page? I know, Lewis, when I asked you, you said if he doesn't win the conference, he's got to go.
Oh, no, I just said I wouldn't defend anyone who said he should go. It's sackable.
Okay, he's sackable. Okay, the conversation's open. Let's say he doesn't win it. Let's say worst case scenario for you guys, you don't win it, and then he's sacked. Who would you like to take over at Chelsea if he was to get sacked this season?
That's a tough
for me.
It's a possibility.
Yeah. Oh wait, who to bring in if he gets sacked?
Yeah.
Yeah, no more project managers. Go get me Xavi. Go get me an Ancelotti. Go get me someone that's winning now. Because if they're gonna do this, to go get me McKenna or some other random and tell me to trust him and give him time, they can all fuck off. Because Maresca's done enough for me to get another year. So if you're gonna sack him, go and get me someone that's winning me a trophy next season. Or what are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah, especially after it's so crazy because they gave Potter a 5-year contract. right? And I think because that season was so dire, they were left with no choice but to sack him. But I think what's interesting about the Potter thing is that he kind of just got demoted, bro. He got sacked, but then he stayed at Chelsea for like a good 6 months as like a consultant to help them like through the transition and stuff. So for me, what that tells me is that this whole 5-year plan thing, this club really wants to execute that. I think the Pochettino appointment, you look at it on so many levels, and it was not what they wanted to do. For me, if you remember that short list, it had Company and Postecoglou there. And even though these are very inexperienced managers, if you look at their tactical philosophy, I would argue that it suited these players better than a Pochettino. It's the fact that they gave him an 18-year contract, but then you're signing players for 6, 7, 8 years. One of the key players you wanted to bring in was Ugarte. You said no. I think the only instance where they kind of allowed Pochettino to have his say was with Joao Felix, because if I'm not mistaken, back in Pochettino's summer, Chelsea still wanted to bring Felix back, but he sort of blocked the move.
No, if he didn't want Felix.
Yeah, Pochettino didn't want Felix, which was
I think it's because he spoke to Lampard, and Lampard said something about it.
So for me to do this review, because Chelsea had every sort of reason to keep Pochettino on board after that 5-game stint, right? So they do this review, they sack my man, and then you hire someone that has a very similar like profile to the managers that were being shortlisted when we were actively looking for a manager, and then you give him a 5-year contract as well. So I genuinely feel like they were like, you know what, yeah, ban the fan base and what it is, like how they see Chelsea and whatnot. We want to hire a young manager and give him at least 1, 2, 3, even 4 seasons to see what he can do with the squad. Now, as a Chelsea fan, that's completely foreign to me, because if you do not win stuff, you are under pressure. If you do not win stuff, you are absolutely supposed to win. You must get sacked. Which is why, to answer your question, outside, if this guy does not win Conference League, I'm sorry. As a Chelsea fan, I have to hold you to some sort of standard, especially seeing how the Conference League has actually panned out. At one point we were playing dons that work at Burger King, bro. We were playing dons where football is their part-time job. So I'm sorry, I'm so keen to stat pad this trophy. I've been starving as a Chelsea fan. I need silverware.
Oh, you've been starving, yeah?
I'm starving, bro.
Bro, 2 years feels like 5 to me, man.
I'm used to seeing these men win season in, season out. Yeah. And they first hurt my soul by putting us in a position where we had no European football at all, which is what Pochettino was dealing with. I literally just had to watch my team on weekends and shit, while other people had midweek fixtures to look forward to. And now it's the second season, right? And we haven't won anything. I haven't seen any of these players lift silverware for Chelsea. You have to win this Conference League. You have to. But then if he doesn't, and it's like, okay, cool, let's revert to old Chelsea standards. If you don't win the Conference League, we'll sack you. Then who are they hiring? Like, who are they turning to? You bring in a bona fide winner. Most likely, in about his 4th, 5th conference, he's going to be talking about the lack of experience in the squad. He's going to be talking about how, this is a different model. They're not looking to win now. Rare tear. And then you're just going to see that friction between the management, the players, and the broader club. So I feel like Chelsea have really boxed themselves in because of the extent they've executed this model. If we were still seeing the likes of Koulibaly, maybe if Aubameyang was still hanging around, rightly or wrongly, if men chose to keep Ziyech, rightly or wrongly, then I can at least be like, oh, you know what? building a squad like as a football fan, how I think.
Nah, but I'll be real. Out of those names, Oba was the only one that was still good when we had him.
I know.
Bro,
But I'm
Koulibaly
just
managed to be
about
the
the
worst
aura
centre
points
back
right
out
now,
of
man.
5.
They literally
And
cowed
Ziyech
that
had a
squad, and
degenerative knee issue, and it's like he couldn't even walk properly.
he did. I hear you. But what about the bench Donny that's gonna put an arm around like a certain nonny, be like, hey yo, bro, listen, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's like I'm genuinely not even thinking they could have had an impact on the team. For me, it's about the intention. Like
No, I hear
retain
it. Like I
some
understand
experience.
having experience around the youth project. I've always said that's been another one of my problems. We have the youth base now. Pull some experience around them to help them get the know-how of how to manage certain tough situations or situations they're not really that used to. But the experience we had wasn't good. There's a reason why we finished 12th in it. Like there was like 5 good players in that team: Thiago Silva, Reece James. And that's all for the experienced heads. The rest, like Havertz, Mount, Koulibaly, Pulisic. Actually, no, Pulisic wasn't that bad, to be honest. He was just already checked out. Ziyech, Kante and Kovacic. I love them. They couldn't stay fit for anything. Yeah, that was our depth. And a washed Mendy and Kepa. That's our experience. Like Koulibaly was the second oldest centre-back and the worst. Fofana would come in and outperform him. Chalobah would outperform him. Cucurella would play in the back 3 and outperform him. They all would. Like the experience we had was just garbage. That's why I keep saying like the old regime meant we had to rebuild. But everything from the money that you've spent is now the new regime's problem. Because they can't keep going back and saying, oh, but we had to rebuild. I know, but you're not really doing it perfectly, are you? There's still problems.
That's the thing. Your manager, Lewis, should be going and saying, yo, listen, like let me see what certain players that have gone on loan, what they've done. But we're gonna have to, if you're not gonna give me the money for the striker, if you're not gonna give me the money for the centre back, because I feel like you need 2 centre backs, to be honest. This is the problem that Arsenal got. We got a good centre back pairing, and then when anything happens to one of them, we're fucked. Do you know what I'm saying? So that personally, you need 2. Do you know what I mean? I know you got Fofana there, you get another centre back. Maybe you start him next, you know what I mean, when he's fit, and then if anything happens, when you know that he can be a bit, you know, he can get an injury or something, you got another centre back. Otherwise, trust me, it's a headache. So I feel like if I was him, I'd say, yo, like what is the intention? Is the intention that we constantly have these youngsters that we can flip money, or do we have to sacrifice part of that to go and address the fact that you didn't finish off the squad and the spine of the squad and getting top players over the line? You know, the ones that ain't looking like they're really hitting the potential that you want, maybe they wanted to, your board wanted to give them maybe 3 years, 2 years to see how they get on, see if they reach their potential. I think the manager should be saying, listen, the fact that you're doing this, okay, cool. Well, with this team that I've got now and only 1 addition, I may even not be able to get Champions League next season. Everybody else is going to be strengthening. I think Forest are already trying to talk to Gyökeres. Everybody around us is already trying to get players. Newcastle, I think they want to get Semenyo or trying to look to get Mbeumo and players like that. So if we're not improving, we're going to fall outside the Champions League. So you're going to have to sacrifice a bit of that young project, a little bit of it, hold on to some of it, generate some money, because we need this team to be at least complete. So I
think what they want is they want like young experience, if that makes sense. Just from what I'm looking at, like see in terms of some of the signings, like 24 or something. Like you look at your Sanchos, your João Felixes, that we wanted Osimhen. They're all around the 23 to 24 mark, where they're experienced because they've had a couple of years playing at top level, but they're not like veterans. They're not like your 28-year-olds, your 29-year-olds. That's why we did really want Osimhen last summer. It's just we tried to call his bluff with his wages, and he just called ours, and it just dragged all the way to deadline day. And now we're going to be back in for him in the summer. One of our sources said it was, what was it? Osimhen, Sesko, and Delap as our friend. You already know there's only one I want in that list. The other
Facts. Two. But who do you think Chelsea's going to get from the 3, though? Because it screams Delap to me.
No, but here's the thing.
I don't mind it.
Now we have again built the base. I don't care about the wage structure no more. I want to win the league. You've now built the base for that. And this squad's shown that they're only just going to get top 4 by the skin of their teeth if they do it. So, if you're telling me Osimhen's going to come in to be the difference between top 4 race and a title, whatever he wants is whatever he gets. Because he's going to be the difference maker. And if you're not Caicedo or Palmer, I'm not listening. Because Cucurella, Enzo, they've already broken the wage structure. They're above 150k. They'll get 30% increase when we get top 4, just like the rest of the squad. Palmer's below it. Caicedo's just on it. If they see Osimhen and they say, I want a pay rise, give them the pay rise. They both deserve it. Everybody else, shush. Until you earn it, don't talk.
Yeah. Yeah. No, facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Otherwise, you'll be in a situation like us, bro. Like our wages are crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Odegaard 240, Jesus 240, Havertz 280. You know what I'm saying? Zinchenko 150. Now, this is the nonsense we got going on at our club, bro. Do you know what I mean?
That was us a few years ago. We had Werner 260, Kante 290. A shout out N'Golo, but he couldn't play for more than 7 games.
Kante deserved that.
He did, but it got to a point where it's like, look, I can see you're declining. You're coming back. You need a month to get up to speed, and then you're getting injured again. Yeah. I'm cutting my ties. I love you. You're a legend. I'm cutting my ties.
Keep him on the bench just to play the Champions League games.
If he took a pay cut or like a performance incentivized contract, I would have happily wanted him to re-sign. When he left, I thought it was honestly a year too late. It was a year too late. I won't front. Injuries killed that brother. We ran him to the ground.
Shout out Uncle Sorry for that. Shout out Uncle
Sorry. Don't be doing that to Caicedo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's literally what I've been saying.
This season is what we're doing.
He went down today, bro. My chest, blood. As soon as he went down, I was like, please, not this game, bro. Not this game.
I was ready to write off the whole season. Sorry, Timmy. Go.
Yeah.
No, you're good. Caicedo, without Caicedo, we're nothing. So that's literally what I was just about to say. Is like we can't treat Caicedo like we did Kante, because I don't want Caicedo to retire at 28, 29. Kante was 29 when he went to Saudi. I'm pretty sure. So because of that, like Caicedo right now, he's a young guy, what, 21, 20, something like that, maybe 22, 23. But we can't consistently. So that's why we need to, when we're against these weaker teams, maybe play like an Andre Santos or Romeo Lavia, sit him on the bench. Because I think the problem is, and then I think we'll be able to sit him more when our defense is more consistent. Because right now our defensive organization, but also the quality of the defenders that we have, are so shit that Caicedo has to play every game to mop it up to make us a competent team.
Do you see how many tackles and interceptions he had today? Yeah, it was like that game. Like Levi Cowell allowed that game to completely bypass him. At least Trevor Chalobah was trying to do the passion merchant thing. You get me, like getting himself about, getting stuck into tackles. But without this dude screening that defense, I genuinely don't know where we would be. And this is why I actually even wanted to mention the fact that he's been performing since the Pochettino era, where there were a lot of Chelsea fans speaking about Conor Gallagher's impact in midfield, where this guy was lit I've never seen a DM be a DM as much as Caicedo was under Pochettino. He had no one next to him. Yeah, no one next to him. Pochettino's islands and stuff like that. And for him to just sort of assimilate himself the way he has into this Chelsea team, I don't think we'll see his best past 25. I think he's nailed on to play week in, week out. It doesn't matter if it's a League Cup third round or a Champions League final. That guy, he'll be playing, bro. He'll be playing. I think it's interesting to see how certain managers just don't negotiate when it comes to certain players. Northside, I think you've seen this more than any other football fan when it comes to Arsenal. The fact that Arteta is not in any way, shape, or form, even when you're up 7-1 against PSV, he's not taking off his best players. I don't know what it is. And in terms of the level of it's like they almost think these players are like the sun, yeah. And then if you take away the sun, everything will just die, and then it will just be like an apocalypse. Nothing works. I think I think Caicedo is nailed on for a role like that. I wouldn't even be surprised to see him have the armband later on in his Chelsea career.
Yo, they're trying to like groom him and Enzo to become future captains. I've noticed that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I hear that.
They
Man.
share that armband and stuff like that. They're the ones that can see like they G up the team and stuff like that. I remember there was this little moment. I can't remember who we were playing against, where Reece James is actually like, oh, Caicedo, win us the game, bro. I think we were playing Newcastle or something. We were just holding on to a 1-0 lead. So it's I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him because he's about as much of a workhorse as it gets. And I think his tenure as a workhorse is just beginning.
As long as you get a decent one, that's the thing. Yeah, like obviously you guys have got a lot of positions you need to fill. As long as you get a competent DM, it doesn't have to be anything flashy. It doesn't have to be someone that can progress with the ball. Maybe just someone that will just sit and shield the back line and does the basics right. That you can play in a Carabao Cup, you can play in the FA Cup. Take some games away from Caicedo. Of course, you need Caicedo to start in the Prem. You need him to start in the Champions League. If you get Champions League next season, cool. You just need a competent DM, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if the manager knows that he's limited, like Declan Rice at Arsenal, he's a competent, decent DM, bro. Nothing else. He's not gonna dribble with the ball. He's not, technically amazing. He hasn't got the passing range of Partey. You just got somebody there that can just do the job, knows his limitations, passes it to Enzo to progress the ball, or try and pick out a pass to the front three. You'll be fine. But you need to create a situation where he's able to get some rest, because eventually he will have a season like what we've having with Saka, Odegaard, Ben White. You know what I mean? All these players are getting injured now. Gabriel, do you know what I mean? So I think a lot of these managers as well, man, I think they're fearful. Arteta's he's a coward, but he's shook. He knows the pressure's on. This is probably the first season I've ever seen in press conferences him actually being challenged. That why did you buy a striker? Why is the bench like this? Why is this player not performing? It's always been round of applause for him all the time. Press conferences, Sky Sports interviews. It's the first time he's getting pushed back and being questioned.
Yeah, autobiographies and that. I can't believe my man was out here dashing out of press conferences just because they're asking you about a title race,
He's shook, bro. He's shook. But then when we beat Fulham, he's all smiling. He's got all the time in the world. He's got all the time in the world. Chat to everyone, sign autographs, everyone. He's like, everyone's friends, bro. But I reckon that hopefully, God willing, he gets sacked this season. If not, bro, I need him gone next season, because it gets to a point where I've already got I've got some other shows that I'm going to be doing on the channel anyway. I've already started planning some other shows, bro, and one of them is not going to be football based, because you man think you was just saying, oh, I'm dying for trophies, bro. What am I, bro? What am I? I'm in the underworld, bro. I'm in the underworld. If you're dying for trophies,
under.
You get me? You know what I mean? When they die and they start going, I'm done, bro. You know what I mean? If you're dying for trophies, bro, look at behind Lewis. It always pisses me off. Look behind Lewis.
Hey, bro,
I'm getting another one.
Hey, bro.
I can't.
I'm about to get one as well. Yeah, every time I jump on the stream, I'm gonna put it on.
You're gonna put the last
middle central, bro.
You're gonna put the last
hook up like some retro kid, of some random Chelsea player you haven't thought about in years. It was like, oh, Ron, like he ranked up a couple titles. Every time I see Christensen jersey, I think about when he was locking all of these men up.
The AC penitentiary, man.
League, bro.
Liverpool fans try to steal my gimmick and turn it into the Arnie slot penitentiary. You'll never be the OG, bro. Never in your life.
Bro. Never, bro.
Yo, real quick, I have something to. What do you guys think about? So let's say, because I think in my opinion, Maresca's dusted if he doesn't make top 4 and win the Conference League. So, like my kind of thing is, I was thinking like out of the managers that are actually available, because I don't think, if we're being brutally honest, I don't think Chelsea has that much pull right now, it's sad to see what's happened in my club. But what do you guys think about someone like Edin Terzic? I feel like Edin Terzic has Champions League experience.
Oh, is that the Dortmund guy?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
but I don't know what you guys think, because he had a couple great seasons with Dortmund. Sorry,
I can't believe.
I'm just floating it out there. I'm just floating it out there. He's the only guy that I could think of that's actually available. Because everyone else who I would want has another job. My first option is Nagelsmann,
though, man.
My first option is
I don't
Nagelsmann
believe
for
about
sure.
the available thing.
Listen, I have to
Yeah,
knock
to
on
be honest.
Barcelona's door, you know what
Like,
I mean? Yeah,
my first option is actually Ancelotti first. I'd love and if not, I'd like a Nagelsmann. Someone of that ilk, like an actual elite manager. I don't want another.
Nagelsmann turned on the job, though, didn't he? He turned like
I think he turned.
Before,
I think he did, but I think that was when we were like. I think that it was just a different flow. I feel like if you can convince Nagelsmann that you're actually trying to win, because that was like a couple of years ago.
But what has Nagelsmann won though? Because for me, I was looking at him at the helm at Germany, and it's like it's the Euros in your home turf. For me, that was kind of like the tournament where I was kind of waiting for Nagelsmann to announce himself.
Basically, Kiki, you know what he done, yeah? He done the thing when they used to say, what did Ancelotti win at Everton? That's what you just done.
No.
Bro, Nagelsmann won trophies at
bro,
Bayern,
because what has Nagelsmann won as a manager?
He's won the Bundesliga at Bayern.
Did you know?
Like, I get it, it's the Bundesliga.
I completely forgot my man was at Bayern, bro. But like, companies racking up a Bundesliga, guys. Do you want company as well? Is he?
But Nagelsmann has succeeded at every level. Company isn't as much of a manager as Nagelsmann is. And by manager, I mean, are you adaptable to situations? Nagelsmann did it at Hoffenheim to where he improved Hoffenheim. Then he went to Leipzig. He improved Leipzig. Then he went to Bayern Munich and he improved Bayern Munich, to be fair, right? If you look at the principles that he has. So that's the basic, that's the quality of being a winning manager and also having the principles to back it up. Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's because company can't chat to Nagelsmann in my mind. Because company went to Burnley and got them relegated.
Yeah.
And
Listen,
he
even
was
they don't rate him. It's what it is. He calls him ballooner than that. Yeah.
I get it. That's why there's question marks with Xavi. Even though Barca were in debt, they still spent money, and people are like, yeah, but you're one of the main two that's there every season to win it. How good are you really? How tested are you really to get over the line? So I hear it with Nagelsmann. He improved those teams where he didn't get them over the line to win. He won with Bayern. I get the question. I get it, man. I think I agree with Lewis in the sense that you guys just need a certified winner, bro. Like, a certified winner, especially with young players. Like this whole young manager, young player bullshit is just, I'm not hearing it. Unless you're a young manager that's like winning consistently. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like it's just inexperience on top of inexperience. And it's like, it's hard to judge how good you are when you win with certain teams. It's hard to judge, like, is that your level, or is that how good you are under the most ideal circumstance where you dominate that league, or you're one of the best and there's not really much competition? It's kind of hard to judge. So I hear it, man. But listen, big up Timmy, Yasser, Kiki, Keke. Is it Keke?
Yeah, you can call me KK, my G.
You're African as well,
and Lewis.
Yeah, man. I can't be Team Drizzy, dog. I can't be.
I hear it. Drizzy, man. I hear it, man. But listen, big up Lewis, man, and big up as well for the raid as well. I appreciate it, man. And yeah, man. Listen, it is what it is. Chelsea beat Tottenham. Thank you very much for doing that. You know what I'm saying? No good content for tomorrow now. We can all have a laugh. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why Hooks was upset. I don't really get it. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta. I can't hear you. Maybe it plugged out. I didn't mute you. But yeah. It's the Spurs fans, man. They're attacking the internet. They're getting to Lewis, you know.
We're back. Yeah, I was saying tomorrow we're going to be giving therapy to Jay, bruv.
But it's hard to cook Jay because Jay don't deserve it. But
I'm just going to give him therapy. I'm going to help him out, man. Let him vent.
If he does, if he does any videos, I'll send you the clips. You can play the clips so we can all see the meltdown together.
Come on.
Nah, bro, this is what it's like when your club ain't winning. There, you gotta get misery loves company, bro. You gotta Bro, people get their laughs, yeah? You got to get your laughs as well. If you not laugh
It's
today, I'll be laughing at
self-deprecating
you.
thing, man. It's the only way to get through it.
It's the only way, man. Toxic and negative. You know what I'm saying? It's the only way,
Come
bro.
on.
You lot already know, man. You lot lose, I'll be laughing at you. You know how the game goes. You know what I'm saying? It is what it
Yeah,
is.
I literally saved the reactions from United fans just for after this game, just so I can make sure I can sit down and enjoy their random L to Nottingham as well.
Saeed and them, bro. It's parents' evening every week for them, man. Them man, they're finished out here, bro. They are stressed right now. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. But big up to the man. Big up to everyone that's locked in. We're gonna redirect to Lee. That's probably gonna be doing a vampire stream. We'll probably be up till like 2 or 3 in the morning. I gotta get up for work. So big up to all of you lot and your time for jumping on. And tomorrow, I need to confirm there should be a new show. Actually, 2 new shows tomorrow. So big up to everyone that's locked in. Make sure you're subscribing to Carefree Lewis G. Make sure you're subscribing to Yassa TV as well. Timmy, you got a channel?
Yeah, I have a channel. I haven't been as active, but it's just my name, TIMI AKINDELE. That's it.
There you go. Support the channel. And Keke, you got a channel?
Nah, I'm still just a fan, my G.
Okay.
Watching the OGs like yourself and Carefree doing it big.
Lewis is the OG, bro. And also, let me say this here: you were disrespected, yeah, on that level. I know you took it the way I took it. Like, yeah, cool, sman them, yeah. But you're definitely underrated, bro. 100 billion%. I remember before I was doing content, yeah, and it's not because Lewis is here. So guys, I used to watch Troops, Lee, Lewis. I remember seeing Lewis on Chelsea Fan TV. I was like, who's this guy?
Yeah, bro.
Shit,
yeah,
bro.
like back
Yeah, he had the Maltese head as well. No trip.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, with the little tips. Oh,
Hey,
bro.
bro.
Never
Them
again.
100% Chelsea days, bro. Can't forget.
The most professional cooking as well. Not swearing, not cussing, not nothing. It was just the look of disgust every single time.
A polite cussing, man. The Chelsea way. Yeah, the Kona Kai, just outside the ground.
Just outside. The guys looking like disgusted, bro. You look like an angry parent, bro. I'm not even angry. I'm just disappointed.
I would have spoken like one as well, bruv.
Bro, I swear that it was so funny, man. Watching you upset, yeah, it was so funny, bro.
One day I'm gonna do a reaction video to all them old fan cams.
Yeah, do it.
Hey, but you see your vlogs, yeah. You need to react to those as well, man. Those are goated still.
I think the one I remember is the Watford one. Was it Watford?
Oh, the Bakayoko one.
Hey,
yeah,
Bakayoko.
I remember that. It's the Champions League final that I always go back and watch. That shit's fucking magical, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking magical.
Sorry,
the whole second half is just me on the vlog trying to hold back tears. Like, we're gonna fucking do it, guys. Singing Carefree while I'm sniffling like a motherfucker.
And then at the end, it was the Mahrez shot, innit? Oh,
yo, when that went
goal
over the top,
me.
I was like, done. That's their chance. We've won it.
You know who? You know what? The only time I got scared in that game, yeah, is when Thiago Silva went off for a bit. And then Christensen came on because around that time
it was early.
Came on, man.
It was always a 1-goal game for me. It was like if we get the first goal, we've won.
Because we played them We played them 3 times, innit? Around that time, City.
Yeah.
And we lost twice.
FA Cup as well.
Was it one of them? One of them when
we beat them in
was
all
one
3.
of them when Aguero tried to chip Kepa.
Mendy,
yeah.
That was
when he caught it.
Around that
we
time,
lost them on the Lampard before he got sacked.
Yeah, and then he was like, you know what? Yeah. Let's just win the important one. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind losing.
Look at North side. Just see Chelsea fans reminisce about the Champions League victory.
I'm cursed. My only club that's won it twice, yeah, was way before I was even born. So it's like
the North side reminded me of
bro. I'm saying my mom wasn't even born, bro. It's depressing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just never get any rest.
You'll get your story one day, bro. Don't worry.
You man are all reminiscing. Yeah. You know that I'm like, yeah, bro. Yeah.
I can't lie, though. I sound like Plankton from SpongeBob, bro. Man, just that salty. Don't be salty, bro.
I have celebrated the Champions League though. Liverpool versus Spurs. Yeah, we got one of the boots in the thing. Yeah,
You all
and
did.
I celebrated like a Liverpool fan. I swear that I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Any Arsenal fan that didn't like that, kiss my black ass. I don't care.
You're not for a Liverpool shirt, 66 trend.
Hey, listen, you'll take what you can get, innit? Shit.
I celebrated that shit, yeah, like it was my own, bro. I swear to God. And they were like, we did it, we did it. And I'm like, yeah, we did it. She was hugging me and everything, bro. So I'm chugging like she worked in Greg's. They just grabbed me, bro.
That's shameless.
I'm telling you, bro. I felt so happy, bro. All my friends were just looking at me like shaking their head. I'm like, yeah, because I came out the booth. I was like, yeah. But I celebrate with my
So
heart.
that means
bro.
really and truly, you're a top red.
I'm a top red, yeah. I'm a top red. I'm a top red.
That heart, you know that ones.
I know what it means, man. It means more. It definitely meant more for me, bro. I swear, man.
That's it. I know what it means.
I'm telling you, bro. If Tottenham would have won the Champions League, bro, I swear it just would have been game over for me, man.
That week would cause suicides at Arsenal.
I know that's right.
Bro, you could never be sure to Deji, you know. Deji would have cooked you every week. I got a Champions League.
I never wanted Spurs to win the UCL, but that would have been my copium. It would have been like, that's a problem for the man up north, not me. Not me.
The man up north.
Okay.
Yeah. Imagine, bro. That would have been mad, bro. But the thing is, they would have been talking spicy to you lot as well. You don't think though you wouldn't?
No, but I'd just be like, congratulations, you graduated from the kiddie table. I don't care. We've got one. Well done. Like, we've got how many more trophies than you lot, and we whoop you every season. They can't talk to us too tough. Just do your little champions of Europe. We know what we are, and keep it stepping. Keep it stepping. But if they did that at the Emirates,
I was about to say, bro.
Yeah, that ain't it. That ain't it.
Yo. Listen, let's just thank the football gods it didn't happen, innit? Because
30 seconds, you know. I was late to the game, bruv. I got to my mate's yard as soon as the pen got called. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, that's over. I'm billing it. Nice. Good to see you, man.
The first back.
It's like, imagine being a Tottenham fan in that end, bruv. You spent all month looking forward to this game. You've been getting gassed, getting pissed all day around fucking Madrid. 30 seconds.
Bro.
It's Tottenham.
Was that the year? Or was it the year they played Real Madrid? Yeah, when Everton fans were making fake companies for coaches.
That was the Liverpool final.
That was the
Liverpool fans tried to get those coaches to Paris, and they all got trolled on the day.
Was that when they played Real Madrid?
And then Richarlison was like Richard Arderson or some shit.
That was the driver, bruv. They all got played. It's evil shit, bruv. Certain man,
and I'm so glad they lost that final
with their ticket and everything, and they couldn't. It's so mad.
Yeah, man, like Richard Arnoldson in that, bro. Goated.
I think Richarlison retweeted it as well.
There you go, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. We're redirecting to Lee, and we're out, man. Love.
Big up.